Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to another episode of The Role Players. We are so excited to have you join us tonight as we play the greatest role-playing game ever created, Dungeons & Dragons. It's true. I'm your Dungeon Master, Judd. These are my players. These are the role players. Yes. And also true. Good evening, everyone.
True.
I just had this moment, like sitting down to start this stream, and I'm like, yeah, I just is so excited to play. So excited.
Same here.
So lucky that we get to do this. Well, I hope everybody out there is doing well tonight. We do have a couple of announcements, as always. I want to start with a big thank you to all the panelists we had at our Bias and Racism in Gaming last Thursday. It was extremely illuminating. We had amazing people joining us, and I learned a lot. And I think the most important thing is that we're starting to have conversations about how we can change the world and help the Black community. And so I really appreciated it. And we're going to be doing more of those, including, I think the next one's going to have a little one-shot tied into it. So be on the lookout for that. Oh. Yeah. I want to thank our sponsors. We have, of course, Skull Splitter Dice. Splitter. We love our Skull Splitter. They have all kinds of amazing dice trays, just great stuff. Check it out. Use code TRPSS15 to save 15% on your order. I mean, come on, just do it. Get that D100. It's amazing. And also, Thrill Studio. Amazing, hand-painted miniatures you can't find anywhere else because they were super smart and they got in on all the Kickstarters. And so they have minis you literally can't buy anywhere else in the world. So check them out. Use code TRP15 to save 15% there. So just do it and help them show that our community here is supporting them. It supports the stream and it makes everybody happy. Makes you a better person. As a way for us to give back to you.
Happiness does make you a better person. Actually,
that's true.
It
actually,
really does.
That's really true.
Yeah,
and more
kinder when you're happy.
And more minis and more dice also makes you a happier person. I think we all know that.
That's true.
As I have been ordering a lot of minis lately, but I mean, or maybe I haven't. Yeah, maybe I haven't. So another way that we're going to get back to you all, we are 3 people away on YouTube from having 100 subscribers. So the moment that hits, everybody subscribed to that point gets entered to win a new D&D book of their choice. Again, we are recommending Rime of the Frost Maiden, but any, if you need the DM guide or the player's handbook, whatever you need, get over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, do all those things, like all the videos. We would really appreciate it. All right.
Do the things.
Do all the things again that make you happy.
Let's do those things.
Numenera returns this Wednesday with Gabriella, Maddie, myself, and our GM, Chad Skiles. And you know this show. This is a show where you out there, all of you get to participate in the story. You get to dictate where the story goes. So I know that our audience is having a lot of fun. So please come by this Wednesday, 8 o'clock Pacific, right here on our Twitch channel. And another one of our shows, we've got a couple, new things going on. Peter Paints Minis coming back at you. And his face.
Amazing.
You got a little really sloppy great on that mini tonight, Peter. Just like that.
I went straight up Mad Max. Witness me.
I love
Witness
it.
me.
Yes. It's like Lumberjack meets the Tin Man, and I've never seen that before.
Right.
I've never heard that before.
That's new. Yeah, that's great.
And I dig it.
But please.
I dig that.
Please come join Peter's stream of consciousness as he paints minis live for you. It is super fun. It is ASMR. It is Bob Ross. It is just zen. It's lovely. So it's cuckoo. Yeah. So Thursdays, 1 p.m. Pacific, Peter paints minis.
He admits it.
We actually have another new thing that our own Gabriella will be bringing to the masses soon, as Gabby's going to be playing a little WoW for everybody. That's World of Warcraft. In case we don't have any full nerd audience out there.
For the non-initiates, I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So Gabriella, how long have you been playing WoW?
Since I was 12.
Yeah. So
Wow.
like she is.
Wow.
She is super into it. It'll be
been-
awesome.
For those who can do math, it's been. Can I do math? It's been 16 years.
Wow.
16 years new.
Which
Wait,
by the way,
wait.
is quite apropos because.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Oh, cheer! Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
30.
you.
Is this your? Oh.
Oh wait. That's my final announcement. Hold on. Don't jump. You're jumping the line here. Jump. Don't be a cute jumper.
I'm jumping the rope.
All right. So we'll give you details as soon as we know the time slot that she'll be streaming. It'll be here on this channel, playing WoW. Come hang with Dagmara as she braves the worlds of WoW. And then
Can we get at least a teaser into what character you're playing?
Absolutely. Now, I do have a few different characters I've been playing, but my main is a Shadow Priest. So I personally really enjoy Battlegrounds. I think they're really dynamic. I mean, we can raid if you guys want, but Battlegrounds are the way to go because you get to really use your character spells in a really fast, intense, sometimes angering, but most of the time really rewarding way.
I like what I'm hearing.
yeah, right.
like
I
what
know.
I'm
Together, I've been leveling a warlock, an undead warlock. I don't usually change factions, but sometimes I will. I have an undead warlock. I also have a druid, a night elf druid. So I'll just, some polls might be really helpful so that we can know, are you feeling like leveling the druid today? Are you feeling like leveling the warlock? We can learn things together.
This girl knows her.
Battlegrounds.
Oh yeah.
Have to tune in for that one.
Dude, no, seriously, I'm swooning over here.
I mean,
awesome.
I can't stop
Okay.
saying it, but wow, yeah, it's crazy.
That's so cool. But
It's just
also,
so fun to say.
speaking of our very own Gabriella, it is somebody's birthday this Friday. And yes, it is.
Call her.
So I think since that is the case, and I know
What
we'll see you
number is
Wednesday on Numenera, but
Duh,
It's
she's
16.
told you it's 16
Yeah.
plus 12.
I want to hear it out loud.
I am turning the 28. Wow.
wow. All right. Are we going to attempt? I'd like to attempt singing Happy Birthday, but I know over Zoom it's
destroy
terrible.
the song.
I don't care.
Let's
Happy
destroy it.
birthday to you. Happy birthday
everyone.
to you. To you. Happy birthday, dear Gabriella. Happy birthday to you.
Someone
We are going to play D&D.
shoot that
I
thing.
felt this on so many
Eventually.
levels, you guys.
Eventually.
Was it
Every
just
single
me?
level that
Like,
we're cheating.
I feel
on
like
6
like we just started it really low. Was that
Yeah,
just me? Like it was kind
Right.
of like a.
I think because I started it, and maybe somebody who's got a higher octave should do that next time.
It
Okay.
went into a really nice jazzy, and then it went into the bridesmaid sing-off that they did. That's kind of like that was a really nice scene there.
This is like
who won the sing off?
Yeah,
That's the case.
Wait, this is
in this
competitive?
situation.
If I'd known, I would have.
No, so
would've
you gotta
all
always
win.
be ready. You gotta
Yeah.
always be
It's
ready. to win.
everybody's birthday.
always be closing.
I was totally competing. I think she liked me best.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I love
Well.
you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I say, oh boy, Otto, I think it's time to bring us into tonight's episode before this craziness goes on any longer. So,
It's funny you say that. I have a new loot to break in.
oh, well, here we go. We'll be right back with tonight's episode of The Role Players.
Remember, because I got the new loot last time.
Yeah, we remember.
Let me tell you a story about a time that me and my friends found a new world. It started on a ship, brought together by a storm. We traveled through the rift to a new world beyond. We were thrown into shackles, we were hunted down by thieves, but we'll never let it stop us from saving a
So we tried to play that again, but I don't know what's happening. So we're just going to go ahead and cut that. Sorry, weird glitch.
Did you hear? We don't know.
We'll just sing it for
Just
you.
imagine it.
We're all talking about it, and then I look and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a black screen. Sorry,
You
everyone.
guys get the idea. We're a bunch of strangers. We're trying to save Anacley, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
understand?
And we're going to jump ahead.
We could
Let's
sing
get to it.
Okay. This is one of those episodes where all got crazy energy. All right, so let's bring
let's
it
take a deep breath.
in. Let's bring it in.
Bring it in.
Let's remember what happened last time in Anacrely. So we opened last episode. Otto, you were having another encounter with your patron, if you'll remember, and he wanted you to seek out whatever this power is that is blocking like deities and powerful entities from entering this realm. And while he threatened you with eternal hopeless punishment, he also said that he's got a gift coming to you if long as you can find it and take it by blood. Seville, you woke up obviously as an elf earlier than anybody else and slipped outside, and you had a really nice conversation with Auric, who is a priestess of Chateauroux, and who kind of had your first moment feeling maybe that there is an entity out there that's larger than yourself and larger than what you've known. Stepping away from that, you had a quick conversation with Kello, basically saying goodbye and a thank you, and he told you about a very powerful set of armor and a weapon that might help you in your coming battles. Erisette, also waking early, slipped downstairs and watched you from the shadows for a little bit, and then you met up and you came together and watched the sunrise. It was very sweet. The rest of you woke from a full long rest, an actual long rest, Erisette. Not your first one, but an actual long rest. As you all gathered up, gathered your supplies, Tabitha, you've got Snack with you. That's your new giant cat, in case somebody hasn't seen before. You all started to exit the city, and you saw the Lucnorians all lined up to say their thanks and a farewell, lining the steps out of the city. You headed out. Gabriella, or Dagmara, was a difficult moment for you, saying goodbye to Tevin, but kind of vowing that you will find a way perhaps to bring him back. You passed out into the wilderness, seeing the remnants of that battle where Tevin fell, passing Lucnor, not stopping, deciding to just push on through, heading out into the vast wilderness of Anacrely, where not long after you departed, you got a little bit lost, and picking a path, suddenly the snow gave out from underneath you, and 3 of your horses tumbled down this hole in the ground. And as you all flew off, and that was Dagmara, Seville, and Otto, flying off your mounts, landing in the snow below, you pull yourselves up in time to hear this skittering. And looking up, you see these crab-like creatures scurrying out of this hole in the back of the cavern until you see this larger creature emerging from the shadows. And that's where we find you all today.
I'm so stressed out about this
That don't that don't work for me.
Stretch a little.
Hey, that dog don't hunt. That dog don't hunt.
This dog's gonna hunt. It's gonna hunt you.
Sometimes you gotta let the big dog eat.
So,
That's about that time.
Yeah.
without...
Okay, so wait, who's on the outside who fell in?
So,
I'm in.
So Seville, Dagmara, and I believe Otto, right? You were the
Are
third.
in.
Fell
And
in.
Erisette and I are out.
I was, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You two are out at the top of the edge, and you will see here, if you'll look on, boom. If you will look on your Twitch, you'll be able to see.
Dude. Holy shit.
Wow,
Very
what
deep.
nice looking snow textured terrain.
Thank you.
Dude.
I might have taken
brushwork
like
on that,
5 days to make
right?
this.
Holy
Jeez.
cow, dude.
Yeah.
That looks good. That'll play
Very
right there.
nice.
So let me kind of describe what you're seeing here. So you fell down this carved out slide. It seemed like the roof of the snow outside just crushed under you, and you slid down this decline, and you look and see this massive cave. Looks like it's been eaten out from the ice in these hills. The dark gray area in the lower right is just like the cutaway, so that's kind of where the train stops. Across the way, you see a hole bored out on the far wall, and you see this creature starting to emerge there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So-
and I'm also going to say those are painted nicely and look cool too.
Well, thank you very much. I will
Wait, what did I miss?
I will show you some
Ooh,
close-ups.
And the great part is where the world stopped loading.
It's a shame
not
that they
loading.
probably
Let's
just
see.
want to stay
Actually-
in there and not come out and attack us, because
see.
otherwise we would get to see them.
You're probably not going to be able to see this,
Light.
Uh,
I had that thought.
but okay.
You just might have to just stay
I'll
here for a while
get
and
pictures of
bask
it.
in the
So
glory.
I would love all of you to roll initiative.
absolutely.
God, I thought I forgot my dice.
You've never asked.
Right, right. Who's ready? Who's ready to do some battle?
I have a question.
Ready.
about-
Yes,
Ready.
I'm so excited.
yes, Tabitha.
Do I roll initiative for snack?
Snack will take your initiative order.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Witness me.
Evidently, I am pretty ready to get to battle because
Okay.
I did get a 19.
Whoa.
Wow.
I got a 20, so you were outdone by
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yes,
Whoa.
a 19. Well, hey, I am not upset about that.
All right. Well,
I got a 14.
I'm not going to tell you what my
I'm a
baddies
little
rolled.
upset. 'Cause I got to 9.
Okay, so 20 to 25. Who do I got?
I got a 20.
Tabs 20.
This music.
Yep.
It's great.
Was that too loud? The music on you?
It's good.
Good.
I could do,
Tipping me up.
I could do just a smidgen
Yeah.
lower. For
Okay.
me.
All right. Let's see what this looks
But
like.
I do like it. It reminds me of like a Dragon Age Origins boss battle or something. I'm digging
Ooh.
it.
All right.
Ooh.
That's good channeling. I'm sorry. So 20 to 25. We only had Tabitha, correct? Otto, did you have? Okay.
I have a 19.
All right. Otto's at 19. So 15 to 20. Anyone else?
Uh-oh,
Nope.
crickets.
Ooh, okay. 10 to 15.
Me. I got 14.
Erisette 14.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay. 5 to 10.
9.
Oh my God.
6.
Oh.
I rolled my new unicorn dice, and I got a natural 1.
Yeah.
Just,
Bill and I are going to be smoking the pipes on the
So
side.
I'm
while
just
you guys
gonna,
are fighting.
survey the
Currently.
battlefield for right now.
I'm
and see what
surprised
happens.
that Seville is not alert.
No. I made the mistake of breaking in a new dice. Well, at least I did it on the initiative roll. I'm going back to my normals.
All right. So, Tabitha, we're starting with you. So, as you're still mounted on your pony, you just see the ground ahead of you just disintegrate, and 3 of your party members just get sucked down this hole in a crushing of ice and snow. Erisette is on by your side, and there's the other pony that you have carrying supplies as well. I just realized I forgot a horse, but that's all right. There's another horse at the bottom. What would you like to do?
Well, first I turn to Erisette and I say, prepare your rope. We need some rope to pull these out.
Yeah.
And-
Okay.
And then I have a question.
Yep.
Can my what's it called? It is my crossbow. It has 80 feet of range.
Okay.
Can it hit anything over there
There
in
is.
the back? Any of those creatures?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that one is in range that you can see.
Great.
This one on the back of this kind of mound in the front. Or
Okay, we're gonna go for the one I can see that's in range.
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Roll.
All right, please roll well.
Crossbow to the face.
Okay, so I rolled a 14.
All right.
And crossbow light, that's +6.
Oh. Yeah,
Am I hearing a 20?
that definitely hits. Where? Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay.
Hits.
Okay.
Dang.
Go ahead, roll your damage.
Honestly, if he said a 20 misses, we'd probably run, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can't run.
Okay, rub it in.
Hi. I only got 4 damage.
4. Okay, so you just lined up on the back of this pony. Take a breath. Pull a bolt. It just goes right underneath this inside edge of the ice, and you see it just stick into the shell of this crab, and it kind of scurries around in a circle. You see this pinkish liquid, must be blood, dripping and squirting out really badly as it's got this bolt sticking out of it, but it's still up.
Okay. And then I instruct Snack.
Sure.
I just kind of go like, and like, kind of do like a little thing, hoping. I haven't bothered to train this cat yet
Right.
because this cat is a new beast. But I'm reading that once per long rest, it can use a form of mental attack that creates confusion and causes ADV. What is that? I'm not sure. On the cat's next attack.
It causes advantage on its next attack. So
Oh, that's advantage. An advantage.
what's the range on that? Did I put a range in there?
No.
Okay.
How about its speed? What's its speed?
Speed is 50.
Hey, it gets
Let's
around.
roll because this cat is new to you and you're still bonding.
Yeah.
Roll an animal handling check to see
Okay.
if it interpreted what you wanted to do.
Come on.
Ooh, I am rolling great tonight, you guys.
That's awesome.
Okay, so that was in. Let me find animal handling. 20. That was
Yeah.
a 20.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you see the cat just looks up to you
it's amazing.
and snaps forward and moves to the edge of the ice and concentrating on the one that you attacked before. It just seems to it stops growling and you almost feel this energy emanating off of it as it kind of lowers down and just seems intently focused on that thing. And you see that crab creature is still spinning around trying to get this bolt out, suddenly just stops and kind of falls over. Its legs are just twitching madly and it's on its side. Let me say this one is prone.
Oh.
Dope. Okay, guys, I only can do that once per long rest, so
Okay.
glad it worked.
All right, Otto.
Nice.
That was awesome.
You're on
All right,
fire,
Tabitha, do you want to move or are you going to stay there?
I'm right on the edge. That's fine. I don't
Okay,
wanna
great.
move.
All right, Otto, you're up. Airset, you're next.
All right.
Alrighty, well, I kind of size up the situation and I look and see how clustered together they appear to be. I can kind of tell by looking on the camera, but
Yeah,
Like,
there's
are they
just
pretty close together or?
not really. So the two on the far wall are about 10 feet from each other, but they're about 25 feet towards the
From
big
the
creature
bigger one?
coming out here, and then this one is another 15 feet from the main creature, and about 20 feet to this guy.
Okay, so I think what I will do is, am I right in thinking if I put if I aimed a spell in between the big one and the two to the right that had a 10-foot radius around it, would that hit them both? Or hit both groups?
So you want to put it on the ones that are farther away?
Yeah, in between.
So, let me see.
My goal is to hit as many as possible. So if I can hit the big one in a 10-foot radius and then also catch the others.
You can get, depending on where you put it, I think you can get the big one plus one other. You can't get three in this. The spacing is just.
And which one was the one she injured?
It's this one that's prone over here. In the middle.
On the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
That one's prone. So I think that's what I'm gonna.
Oh, you're also prone, so I'm gonna say you're getting up. So
Yeah, I'm gonna use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
And is that a source of cover, that mound in the middle?
You know, it's only about, yeah, it's about 5 feet high, 4.5, 5 feet high, but it is.
Crawling.
I mean, if you lay down.
So I imagine my turn is I get up to my feet with half my movement, and I'll use the rest of that half to run over and take cover behind that, crouch down behind that mound. But in the middle of me doing that, I blast a spell.
Okay.
And I am going to cast 2 beams of Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh,
2.
Yeah. 2 beams, you heard it right. And not only are they 2 beams, but they are empowered Eldritch Blasts, meaning
they are.
that if I could hit them, they would do 1d12 damage.
That's meta magic.
It's sort of meta magic, but just through a different way. All right, I'm gonna
A little different.
I'm gonna shoot one, the one to the right of the big one,
Okay.
okay.
the one I was talking about earlier.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Love
And
it.
I am gonna roll. Okay. 6 plus 8, 14.
14 misses. So you see the blast goes out. It actually it hits its shell, and it just seems to kind of deflect off of this hard carapace.
And so the next blast is going toward the bigger target, the big one.
Okay, go ahead.
Only 12.
Yeah, 12 also misses. And you see, you hit it dead on once again, and it just shoots right off of the shell. You can tell there's something about this Critinous armor that is pretty impervious.
And I yell that out. I say, it's going to be hard to get through that armor! As I duck down behind the middle area.
Your speed is 30, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say that's 30, but I'm gonna say you can kind of get there.
Yeah, and I kind of have my back snug against it, and I'm kind of like ready to peek over on a future turn. But that's going to be, I guess I could toss out a Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action. I am going to give it to Ariset, and I
was hoping you said that.
Aren't I so good?
Yeah.
And I am gonna say, because I just said it's gonna be hard to get through the armor, and I say, but I'm sure you can find a way. Quickly now, quickly! And so you have a Bardic Inspiration you can use. I think it's 10 minutes, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Nice. All right, Ariset, you are up.
Say, arrows, you mean? And I do my snazzy double attack because I recently learned that I can make 2 attacks at a time.
He can make 2.
Oh yeah.
Now, before you do an attack, let me just say that from your vantage point, you can. Well, you know what? I think you're not going to be able to see the big one, but you can see the two down here. Just because of the nature of this kind of tube that leads up to the surface, those are the only 2 that you can see unless you move and go down or something.
So I don't see the big one. I was going to ask that if I can do an investigation check or anything.
Not from the angle that you're at right now.
That's all right. So I'm going to just take the 2 that I can see. So I guess you're seeing the one. I see the one that is down at the foot. It looks like it's kind of the bottom of the big one, right? On the ground.
Yeah. You can see that
one.
And then this one's prone.
I can't say which one you're pointing at, but the one that is in there's like a crevice, right?
It's a mound. Otto is on one side. There's a creature. I'll turn this sideways so you can see it better.
That's that guy, so I can see that guy too.
Yeah, you can see that guy. However,
behind the mound?
it is prone, so you'd have disadvantage on that one with ranged.
Yeah, no, that's not the one I'm really thinking I wanted anyway. Can I see the one? If you go if you were to go down the pit to the right, facing the big one.
If you go down a little bit,
do I see those guys?
You'd be able to see all of them, but you'd have to go about 10 feet down the slope.
Now I'm not going down yet. I'm
Okay.
saying from where I am, can I see any of the ones that are to the right of the bad guy? No.
You're to the left of the bad guy. The ones in the back.
If I'm,
Back there.
Yeah.
yeah, the ones that are deep towards.
Yeah. No, you
Like
can't
if
see.
I
You
went
can't see
down
them.
The pit like they were. I
If-
can't.
Not unless you went
So
down.
I shoot the ones I see. I
Got
see
it.
the ones I see. I shoot, which is just those two,
Okay.
and I get them with my longbow, which has quite a range of 150.
Yeah,
so I'm
you can hit them, no
sure.
problem. Just roll disadvantage for the one that's prone. So roll
All
twice.
right, but I have bardic inspiration, so if I'm going for the first one, the one that I can see, and
Let's see what you get.
I got. How is this possible? I got a 7.
Doesn't sound right to me. What did you roll?
I rolled a d20,
And what'd you
and
get?
it said a 6 + 1, but that
That means you must
No,
have
two
rolled
that's-
one.
d20.
That's
Something's not right.
not
I
right.
lost
Hold
my
on.
d20, guys. So I'm using my electric dice
Lost
for the first time.
Your electric dice.
I think I lost it doing D&D Fit in the Park with Gabs, with Dags. So
Yeah, you have
sad
a.
for me.
You know what, Ariset, just roll your d20. You have a +9 to hit on the longbow, so just roll the d20 twice.
Yeah.
Take the lower number if you're going for the prone guy.
I'm just gonna hear. Oh my God! I got a 13 on the first roll.
Okay.
My
Second
longbow.
one.
Okay.
Not enough. And then the second one, I got a 15.
So 13 plus 9 is
That's-
22.
50, yeah.
That's your lowest. I think you're fine.
Wait, is that plus?
You're good.
Is that plus your 9 or
No,
no?
this is with my modifier, man. Like this
Oh
is
my
bad.
God.
All right.
Oh, so 15
Okay.
was your lowest. You
All right.
might want to try Bardic Inspiration. That's all I'm saying.
I think I need my bucket. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll
All
a
right.
D6.
Roll a d6 and add it to your lowest number, which was 13, right?
Yeah.
So
Now we need a 6.
Wait, I'm using a real 6 for this.
yeah, don't.
Okay.
A real
yeah.
6.
You got this.
I got a 4.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So 17. So, despite
Okay.
despite seeing this thing on the ground, slightly obscured, I'm not giving it any cover because from your angle you can see it doesn't have any cover. Your arrow just flies right over the ice, sticks this thing. You see the arrow passes through it, through its armor, just cracking it open, and there's this as it dies, and you just see the ground and the ice and the snow kind of get blown away around it, and that one is gone. So I'm going to pull him off the board.
And that was
Big
only
guy?
the first of your 2
Yeah.
shots.
Now you
correct?
can fire
Okay.
normally at the
No.
other one. You can still see. So roll a d20
So I
once
can.
and
okay.
add +9 and let me know what you got.
All right. Trust in this. Let's do this.
Wow.
And Dagmar, you're up next.
Yes.
I got a 2.
Oh,
A 2 + 9.
11.
Okay.
That. So I'd like to say that you let that first one fly, and you pulled your second arrow. You got it. And as you started to let go of your second arrow, you see this kind of mini explosion from the one that you killed, and it surprises you and just offsets your arrow a bit, and it sticks into the ice, missing the creature completely.
And Tabitha just like leans over at Ariset and just like pats her on the back.
All right. Do you want to do anything else?
I run down closer because I'm like, I gotta get in there. I can't shoot for crap up here.
Okay.
I run down the stairs.
Well, there, it's
Take
not,
my rope and tie it to one of the horses.
well.
Leave your rope behind.
If you're leaving it behind, that's because you've already taken your action. So I say you can leave it behind. We'll just say you don't take it with you. You jump off your horse and you start sliding down. Give me an acrobatics check at disadvantage. So roll a d20 twice, and let me know how you do, because this is solid ice and snow.
And I'm like, at least she has the high ground. Oh,
Wait.
what?
Dude, I don't know what's going on. I really literally don't know what this is. It's a 20 roll. This is digital. And it landed on B. It got a glowing B.
That's a crit. You critted.
It's a crit.
Yeah.
What was your other dice?
Oh, what was your other dice?
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. It was at disadvantage. Oh, you shouldn't have said anything.
It was a 14.
A 14 plus your acrobatics is plus 4.
Like a total 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I would say you jump off and you start. You're an elf and you've got kind of this preternatural ability, and you're sliding and jumping, and your feet shoot out from underneath you, and you start to fall, but you get back up, and you manage to kind of like half slide down on your butt, down to the bottom, and so you land down at the bottom on your feet, and now you can see the entire cavern before you, this massive cavern. Any bonus
what have
actions?
I just done?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, that's what I.
Do you want to do anything else, or are you done?
Can I still, like, I have a little movement. I scoot over next to Otto by this wall, and I say, "You got any more bardic inspirations? I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't seem to shoot right now."
I don't know what you speak of, this abstract sort of concept of I mean, of course, I've got your back, don't worry.
Thank God, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Dagmar, you're up.
Hopefully these things aren't too hard to kill, though. One of them exploded. Did you see that?
I noticed, yes.
Oh,
Well
yes,
done.
I saw that. Leave some for me, guys. And as I just... and I decide to step a little forward, maybe a few steps to assess the situation.
So you get to your feet. Okay.
Roll up my sleeves a little bit. And I would like to put both my hands up because I am going to use twinning spell.
Yes.
Ooh, sorcery
Chaos
points.
bolts.
Whoa.
Sorcery points
are
and
being
I will
spent right
empower those chaos bolts as well. So I will combine the two.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Okay. All right. Chaos Bolt is a crazy
Spell.
one. So she's doing Chaos Bolt. So,
Oh, yay. 2 of them.
okay, so roll
Two
to
of them.
see if it hits.
I love that you're literally twinning a spell that is chaos.
Yeah, exactly.
Total sorcerer. What's your target? Which one are you going for?
I'm going to go for the main
The big one? Got it.
first. And with the twinning, I can hit another one as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll go for the main one first. Okay. So
Okay.
let's see. I rolled 10.
10 total.
Well, 10, hold on. Sorry. 10 plus.
You do have
Initial.
+7 to hit because of your spell
Plus
DC.
7.
Yeah.
17, sorry. Yes.
So yeah, 17. So 17 hits.
Nice. So I
Okay,
think you
okay.
roll
Yeah.
2d8 plus 1d6.
2d8 plus 1d6.
Yeah, so
Right.
if you'll remember, with the way Chaos Bolt works, you roll 2d8. One is going to be your damage, and one is going to dictate the damage type.
And this is a perfect
Yes.
time to use it with Empower spell because you can re-roll any of these dice if you want to.
That's right. Yeah. So I got a 1 on
On
this
what?
one on the first 2d8.
Okay, which would be
Okay,
acid.
so
Okay. Okay. And then the second 2d8 is 3.
Okay,
and then you roll a d6 as well.
yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. And I got 2.
Darn, I would re-roll everything.
Let's do it. Okay. 2d8 going again.
Okay.
And 1 2d6.
Okay,
Okay.
5.
4. I got a 4 on the first 2d8.
okay.
And then I
be
got
fours.
an 8 on the second 2d8.
Nice.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
do you want to do...
And the d6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay. And I got A 6.
Oh, perfect. So then use your
Wow.
6 and then make the damage. What was it? Force?
4. Yeah, so it'll be force damage. All
I
right.
don't know what's happening, but I'm loving it.
Yeah.
But
So
also, you'll get another chance to learn because she twinned it, so she's about to do the exact same thing we just
Again?
did.
so that's 14 points of damage as
Process.
you just see this kind of unnatural energy explode from Dagmara's arm, streaking across the
it's a
cavern, and you see it lighting up the ice and the snow as it and splatters against this creature, and you see and it's got these tentacles that are like swerving in the air, and this mouth like, and it definitely hit it. Did not like it. So
Yes.
roll, and now where are you
My
gonna
hand
twin
is
the other one to?
trembling a little bit.
Nice.
I'm gonna twin it. I cannot twin it to the same creature, correct? It has to be a different one.
Yeah, you're splitting it off.
Yeah, splitting it off. I'll split it to the one on the middle one. I see
Okay.
3 still.
Yep, middle
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Okay, so we've got, let's see. We've got a 7 plus 7, that's 14.
14. Now this one, you see it just as the energy split off of the main one, and you see this just chaotic force of energy blow by. The thing skitters out of the way and just misses it, and it hits the ice, and shards explode off of it. So that one misses, unfortunately.
And I just, I look at the creatures and kind of shake off my hands because this is the first time I've used this powerful of a combination. And I would like to run past Otto and Eriset, not to cluster with them, but just kind of go a little bit around that same rock.
Okay.
So we're not, all of bullseye.
No problem. You were prone, so you came up to your feet. That took half of Dank Dungeon Delves. Hello, great to see you all again.
Hello.
So you've got, let's see, your speed's 30. So you say it's 5, 10, 50. You can only kind of, you can either clump up with them there, or you can go around the other direction and kind of be over here.
All right, I'll
Over
go.
here.
Yeah, I'll go to them. Yeah,
Okay.
We'll hide together.
Okay.
Just as long as we're. And as I just nestled back, and I was like, all right, so far so good. Otto, you got that loot? Maybe charm them a little?
Was that 2 chaos bolts?
Sure was. I'm not gonna say I was inspired, but
You wild woman, you. And
All
I
right.
kind of peek over, and I'm like trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do. And I like look over, and I'm imagining, do they look at all like the sort of creature that is even sort of ready to be charmed? Because my guess is no, not at all.
I mean, in your brief flash, you see this kind of insectoidal creature, and you're guessing probably
That's
not.
a no.
And I look back at her, and I'm like,
dumb.
it's not a terrible idea, but it's close to one. You see, insects, they just don't appreciate the harmony and the rhythm.
sadly, my friend, yes.
So-
that was a rhetorical question. I wish you totally could have. I really do wish. As I look back. Yes.
Seville, you are up, and you will know that my baddies rolled a nat 1 for initiative. So,
Oh yeah.
Somebody
Believe it or
else is
not.
rolling that.
yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like,
Show
"Come
the
on!"
road.
Let's get that.
Oh, the hat is on. Seville's ready to play. What are you
There we
doing?
go.
There we go.
I
I'm
imagine
getting
you're
up.
going to your feet. Yep.
Yeah, so that's half my movement.
Yep.
And so tell me, just about in a straight line from my horse, is that 2 of those little ones?
Yeah. It is.
All right, let's
I wonder
do
if I
something
can.
fun here.
Can I zoom in?
I'm gonna jump on my horse.
Let's see if you can.
Oh, there we go, buddy.
All right. Oh, I love it.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that looks good, Judd.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so
Oh.
so my horse, is this are we doing, this is a riding horse, right? Not a war horse?
Correct.
I love how when you're panning it, it literally looks like a movie. Do that again.
I'm about to. Hold on. I'm trying to get the other,
Done.
the mama in here.
This is our crane shot right here.
Look at that cliff.
Yeah.
Dude, I just realized I I forgot he made this. Like, this is I totally was like, oh
It's
yeah, of course this is a
insane.
cave, a
It
miniature
is
cave
insane.
with snow. I'm like, wait, he made this.
Made
I
it.
feel like we're on the set of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with the clay, you know?
Ooh,
With a
Griffin.
twist.
Griffin, our friend. Hello. Thank you for the resub.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, I won't even tell you how much time I took on this. It was a lot. Oh,
Really
thank
like
you
the
for
color
sub.
blue.
Brilliant.
Picked.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
it's as
Okay,
cold as
Seville,
ice.
what are you going to do on this
All
horse?
right, let's get this going.
Wait, right.
Get me on that horse, and I'm going to charge these
Thank you,
two
thank you.
things.
Okay.
So I've got
Fuck
15
yeah.
movements. 15 movements to get on the horse, right?
Yeah, I'd say you can.
I get about my last 15 feet to get on that horse.
Yeah, you can get there.
All right. On the horse. Yeah, yeah. And I'm going to charge. So I got 60 feet of movement to kind of loop around there. So I'm on the horse. I'm going right towards the two little ones there.
Okay.
And I've got, I'm taking out my whip and I'm starting to unlash it. And oh my gosh, I'm having huge deja vu right now. This is
Really?
gonna get a huge deja vu. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is
Wow.
going
You're
to get
probably thinking of that time that I drug that dead body around on horseback to lure the zombies away from eating you. Is that what you guys do? This
Totally.
is vaguely similar, but not the exact same
Oh
situation.
my gosh, yeah. I'm hanging off the side of the horse and I'm
Shout out to anybody who was watching and remembers what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Oh, it was
That
a great
awesome.
episode. Yeah.
That sounds pretty amazing.
So as I get 10 feet to one of them, I'm hitting, I'm lashing my whip and cracking the whip at one of them.
Okay. All right. Which one? The one that's farther away against the wall? Or okay. All right. Go ahead.
So within 10 feet, steering the horse, and here we go.
Insects don't
Sound
like to be
effect.
spanked.
Celtic Frost Mage. Perfect timing, Frost Mage.
13 plus 7, that's 20, not natural.
That definitely hits.
Let's get it on. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's 2 plus 4 is 6.
Well,
Okay.
that's what you get for trying to spank a chitin-covered.
Exactly. But I'm enacting Booming Blade
Oh, okay.
on my whip, the tip of the whip, and so an additional 1d8, and that's 4. So that's 10 points of damage there, and right now it's encased in this sheath of thunder.
How I nerd. I love that.
Hello.
Nerds!
No nerd brain.
You know, as it happens, we are
Wow.
nerds too.
We are a bit
What
of the
are
nerds.
odds?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
What are the chances?
Imagine.
Okay, so sorry. So 10 points of damage to the first one, Booming Blade to the second one.
No. 10 points of damage to the first one. Booming Blade is now, the sheath of thunder is around this creature. If it moves, it
Oh, I see.
knows that it takes 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay, well, let me tell you what happens. As you pull your whip out, crack it, you see it just perfectly wraps around this thing, and you yank it the last second so your barb swings around and hits it. The thing just explodes and it is gone. Little shrapnel of the carapace goes swinging past you, but it's this energy field that hits you, and that you're just on the outside of it, so you don't take any damage, but you feel this assault on your mind as it washes over you. Okay, so this one is
All right.
that one is gone.
So that next one, I yell back. There's some kind of concussive force when they die, so be careful not to get around them. And I swing my horse around.
Copy that.
I swing my horse around and I start heading back to the group.
There he is.
I look back and I do a mind hammer on the last one.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So and you're going back to the group.
Mind hammer!
Now I have to do the camera work. Stand by. But as you do that, you look back and easy.
And I'm guessing, I'll just say this, I'm guessing that you know, is this snow down here or ice or what's the ground?
This is an ice cave. There's snow that that has tumbled with you down the entrance. So where you're all standing right now is this a bunch of snow and clumps of ice over there. And it looks like there were kind of snowbanks before, like this hole might have been open for a while, but they're solidifying into ice now.
Okay. Because I'm charging, but I'm being careful with the horse so it doesn't slide out from under me, that kind of stuff.
The ground here, it's not like super slick. You're not seeing like exposed pieces of ice.
Awesome.
There's
all right. So Minehammer.
So you look back and you concentrate, and you feel like a force field. Your mind just bounces off of it. Like you can't. It doesn't have a mind. Can't penetrate it.
All right.
It's not that it doesn't have a mind. It's just that you know that you can't penetrate it with with your psionic. It has a mind. But now.
So I ride back and I'm just like, my Minehammer doesn't work. It doesn't work on these things.
What's going on? I can't shoot for shit either. Is there some kind of hex in this?
All right.
I don't know. Maybe we need to yell at each other.
Are you? Is that it?
Come on, Wild Sauce. Come on, Wild Sauce.
Seville, is that your turn?
I hear you. I love you. What?
Get on the back of the horse and fire from here. Okay.
Don't do
All right. So now it's their turn.
Please don't do that.
All right. So you see.
What a love story.
This all happened. Remember, this all happened within the first, few seconds of you all having, slid down this hole, found your footing, fired, managed to kill 2 of them, and now they scuttle down and they start racing for you. They're super fast.
Oh, not racing for us.
Oh, racing for you. So you see this is 5.
I hope you roll for
20,
shit, Judd.
25,
I wish you bad rolls.
I wish you bad rolls. I wish you bad rolls.
All day long.
All right, those 2 move there.
It doesn't have the same punch as like a nursery rhyme kind of thing.
Wait, why were we suddenly able to sing in unison? Maddie, something worked about that.
Something worked about that.
That was crazy.
I keep putting this mini
You
backwards.
guys have similar backgrounds. That might
Look
help.
at that little dangling thing. Uh-oh.
So you see this. You see the little ones are racing for you, but you still have some
I feel like we should
distance.
have focused on the big boy.
And now the big one comes out.
Oh no! Look at this thing.
And your eyes go wide as you look at its back, and the bulbous part of its back, which is raised up off the ground, there are tentacles coming out behind it. You see that back is moving. It's swarming, and you look closer and you see its back is made up of these little guys.
Oh boy.
And as it moves closer, let me see if. Okay. You see one of them just crawl down and.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
What does this man have in
that one
store
said-
for us?
it's gonna be about time that.
Yeah.
All right, and luckily you guys, this is a big cavern, so you have some time. They couldn't get to you. Oh, there's one
Oh no.
down below. Let me
Oh
see.
no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh,
Maybe
no,
we
no,
can
no,
trap
no.
them.
How far away are they from each other right now? Apart
Let's
from each other.
see. They are. Hold on, I'm doing some camera work. Trying. Nice fluid head. Okay. They are actually about. These 3 are 15 feet apart from each other. So 15 feet, 15 feet. And then, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet to that one that's at the furthest away.
Okay.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
Hey, Lucy.
That is Tabitha, you're up.
Don't get close to it. No one get close to them. I have an idea.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Judd.
Yeah, what do you got?
Tabitha's the only one that's like up on top of above ground.
Yep.
Wondering, can she kind of traipse through the trees along the side of this opening?
Yeah, you want to just go like around the circle?
I want to go around the circle, and I want to get as close as I can to behind the big guy.
That no.
I don't know how much distance I have.
So this is all cutaway.
Cool.
So from your vantage point, there's just a hole in the ground. Everything else is.
We'll go around the outside of it.
I mean, you can go around the outside of the hole, just to the far side of the hole, but then you would be dropping straight down, 30 feet.
Why not just continue up? Oh, because that's not actually there.
Yeah, this is all like
That's not
snowy
there. Got it.
trees.
What's above it?
Just above
think
here,
that's
and
not
that's
an
just. I mean, it's just trees and
So
snowbanks.
so that hole is what we're going down.
See.
The rest is covered.
Without showing you too much, but
it
you can see
basically
it's
the
just.
roof of it is covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all covered. You can see just trees and ground and snow drifts and
All right. Yeah. Cool. There we go.
above you.
Okay, so if I can't go into the trees.
I mean, you can, but you can't get to the mama without
Right.
going into the hole.
Okay, yeah, I just want to go into the trees.
Although,
like,
actually,
let's-
depending on what you're doing, I think you actually can see the head of the creature at your angle right now.
So I imagine that Tabitha, just kind of blinks to Snack,
Okay.
and it's just and then she takes off running, keeping in mind, she has her silent boots on. She's not making any noise. She's running through the trees. She's so light. I imagine she doesn't fall through the snow. She gets to the best tree option she can think of and hides behind it, loads up her light crossbow, aims it at the mama, and tries to hit the mom.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't put them in, but there are some trees right behind you. So
Okay.
I'll say you can just skitter backwards a little bit, and you still have eyes on the creature. So go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 14. My
It's a good
light
start.
crossbow is +6.
Nice.
Light
Yep.
crossbow. There we go.
So
It's
that's
confirmed.
good. 1d8 is this. So let's see if I can. Okay, that was a 5
Okay.
+3.
Okay.
So that's an 8 damage.
8 points of damage. Yeah, that hits.
Solid.
And then let's see, my with my bonus action, I would like to use an object, or I don't know if I need to roll sleight of hand to use an object, but basically I would like to tie off rope onto the tree.
I would say, normally I would say that's an action, but because you're kind of removed from the fight, I'm going to say that'll just make that your bonus action if you want to because you already had the rope, you just kind of throw it around and tie it off.
Okay.
Well, you're using fast hands as your bonus action, right?
Oh yeah, so that's right. With fast hands, you can do it, no problem.
Use to make
Yep.
my sleight of hand check, use my thieves tools.
Forgot your rogue. Yep, no problem. So yeah, you do. You just throw it around, tie it off, check it, knots tight. Yep.
Okay, and I'm like, okay. And then I say, Snack, it's your turn. And I just kind of give him a little, and then
Okay.
I would like for Snack, ideally, to run down into the depths of what's happening, race at the closest little crab guy
Okay.
that looks like it's gonna hurt one of my friends, and do a pouncing attack, which I'm reading is, let's go over to it. It says, if the shadow cat moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, the target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Right. So, two things. I don't know why it only just occurred to me that I don't have a mini for Snack, so I will rectify that before next encounter.
Yeah.
We will use this.
amazing.
We'll use this razor mouth that I happen to have nearby. It's the
Great.
closest thing I can reach. So So you wouldn't have enough movement if he ran down, but if he wants to kind of like slide down, you can do an acrobatics check for your
Snack?
kitty cat. Yeah, and tell me.
Okay.
Just roll a d20 and
Okay, rolling a d20. He got a 15.
yeah, so no problem. So he kind of just like does a very controlled slide down to the bottom, and then what's Snack's speed? It's
50.
50. Oh yeah, no problem. So which one do you want to go to?
I was trying to decide. I feel like there's one that seems like it's right in front of the horse.
There's one here on top of the mound, or there's one in the back. They're both kind of in front of the horse.
Let's do the one that's in the back. That's
Okay.
not on the.
All right, so Snack runs up, boom, and I have to do saving throw. That's a nat 1, so no problem. So Snack just pounces on this crab thing and has it down. Absolutely no problem. Okay.
Dagmar is getting
Good job.
flashbacks.
Good job.
Nice. Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's my turn.
Otto, you are up.
Grab Snack.
And Ariset, you're up after that.
I am liking your beast already.
Okay. Almost dropped my iPad.
You almost dropped your iPad, huh? But
Yeah,
you got it. Dex
I got
save
it.
passed. Good job, baby.
Critted.
I am going to look up, and I see that this one creeping up the mound is pretty close to me.
Yep.
And I look into its eyes, and I glare, and in them, within my pupils, a greenish sort of glow emits from my eyes, and my pupils kind of go all black for a second. And
Dagmar is like
Yes.
Ha.
Yeah.
And I'm
Creepy.
right next to him, and I'm like
Scary.
yep.
Yeah.
And in the
Ariset and I
infernal,
hug each other.
And I'm like,
yeah, in the infernal tongue, I'm just like, and I curse it.
Ooh.
I use my bonus action to cast the hex spell.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And it basically says you place a curse on a creature you can see within 90 feet. I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it with an attack, and I choose an ability that it has disadvantage on ability checks associated with the ability.
Okay.
So I'll say it's strength.
Okay. Okay.
It has disadvantage on things using its strength, and then I will target it with one of my Eldritch Blast beams.
Okay.
And so after I do the curse, I reach back and just blast some force energy out of my hand.
All right. Roll an attack.
Mm-hmm. All right, natural 19 plus
Oh.
8,
Nice.
so 27.
So
Wow.
no problem. You kind of like push yourself up, and you're just
Yes.
like crest that ice and just blast it. You see, it just gets it like right underneath that front
Yeah.
carapace, like right in its mandible. It's like you
And
see
I
its
got
little.
a 12 on my D12.
So
12 force damage, but plus it,
Oh,
plus it is
yeah.
cursed. 6.
Wow.
so
18.
So Otto, as you do this, and you all see this energy explode off of Otto's hand, just fly out, hits this thing in the mouth, and just the thing explodes,
Oh my gosh.
and
Well,
you see
this
that
is-
wave
My turn.
come out.
I turn to Otto and I say, "You are a dark, dark man."
And I just,
I
right at
love
that
it.
moment, is perfect to where I sort of like, you see me inhale, and my eyes sort of look that way, and I say, I know. And I get 6 temporary hit points because
Yes, nice.
I have, of course, the Dark One's blessing. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you get 6 temporary hit points. So
Oh
I consume a little bit of its soul.
As it swells, you hear, yeah.
And then, of course,
My
another thing happens, which is I just killed a creature that I had hexed, right? We were all there. We saw it. We know what happened. It says if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, which it's up to an hour, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to move it to a new creature. So I can't do it yet.
Right.
But I keep the spell active, and I go to blast at the other. Is that one dead?
It's gone. Yep.
Yeah, I figured as much. All right, I'm going to then. Let's see.
Did it do that concussive thing too?
Yep.
Are they all doing that stuff?
They're all doing that.
Okay.
I will. It's me, and who's immediately next to me to my right?
Ariset is right next to you, and then Dagmara next to Ariset.
Okay,
And then
I'll blast at the one, not the middle one, but the other.
Okay.
This one with my Eldritch Blast.
All right, go ahead.
My second beam. All right, I'm rolling my d20.
Second beam, same as the first.
14 plus 8, so that is 22. Yes.
Otto, you are on fire. That hits.
You are rolling.
Now that you've done it once, you know where to aim. And so instead of hitting that large back carapace, you go right for the mouth again, and you just see that energy hit it. What do you got?
7 force damage.
This one's gone.
Wow. And I say, thought I was a scary one. As I look at Otto, whatever it is he's doing.
I'm like,
I know.
He takes it to another level. Not at your worst, Dagmara, have you been as scary as that.
I've got something to try to build up to here.
Oh God!
No. Well, only if it's in battle, please.
That's the end of my turn.
You're staying out of it. Don't worry.
Ariset, you're up.
Okay. I just take my short bow this time, and I'm going at the one right in front of us.
Okay.
Directly in front, kind of point blank first, and I'm going at it. So I get I get an 11, man. Is my bardic inspiration over? Probably.
Yeah, you used it.
It's over.
You used it.
Shit, but I have another action, so I'm like, shit. Why can't I shoot anything?
Yeah, you have another. You have another attack. You have 2 attacks.
Yeah, so I just try my long. I try my short bow again. I take a deep breath. I concentrate, and I just come on, Ariset, and I roll again. Okay, I got a 20 this time.
A natural
20?
Not a nat 20.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
That one
I
hits.
gotta roll my damage. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. A 6 plus 4, 10.
So copying Otto.
Too shabby.
You pull it and you aim right for where you see the little mandible pieces moving and clicking, and the arrow just goes right in the maw, and the thing explodes and is gone.
Ooh.
All right.
So we just killed all your children. What's up now?
Well, there's one more still under snack, but it's
under snack pack.
Oh, right.
Snack
That
attack.
didn't kill it.
No, it's just knocked prone. It's on top of it.
I don't think it's gonna be around much longer.
But I still have some
Snack
movement,
might be
right?
hungry for
You do,
some
yeah.
crab.
What do you want to do?
But I obviously can't dagger it or like blow up in my face. I run to give Dagmara I'm flanking Dagmara anyway, right?
Yeah, you're right next to her.
Yeah, you're next to her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I say, Dags, take it away. I hope you've got something in you, because the sooner we get rid of these things, the better. There's something we need to focus on, if you know what I mean.
I got it. Now, how much would it be I would love to climb up that mound.
Yeah, right in front of you, no problem.
Yes.
5, 10, 15. We'll say you get about there. 20. That's 20 feet of your
20
movement.
feet?
You can
Great.
go, yep.
Wonderful. And as I climb up there, I just look at the creature, and I say, it's just you and me now, you worthless piece of shell. And I just raise up my hand. Right.
Nice. That's like the TV version.
I know.
Do the like PG,
I know.
Yeah.
You
It's
shell.
No.
But it's like
Because you're like the
obviously-
random.
It's
You hear the
obviously
random
someone
dubbing. It's like
else's
you
voice.
worthless piece of shell.
Right.
Yes.
Coming cannon.
And I raise my hand, and I would like to cast I shall cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
And I will empower it on top of it. So I'll just try to hit it multiple times.
Okay. All right.
Dope.
So those automatically hit, I believe. So.
Oh, yeah.
I love how you were like, I haven't used my sorcery points all game, so I'm gonna use them all in one fight right now. I'm here
Well,
for
it's
it.
just 2 so far.
Yeah.
3.
No, I love it. I love it.
All right. So I'm rolling.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Mm.
1d4 plus 1. Okay,
Yep.
1 sec. Let's see. And we've got a 2. That's a plus 1. That's 3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And my d20, right?
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow.
No, they automatically hit. You're just rolling damage.
Just rolling damage.
roll
Perfect.
roll
Okay,
damage
good.
3 times. Yeah.
3
so
times, perfect.
D4
we
plus
got-
1.
Okay, that's we got it. So a 3, a 2, and another 3.
Nice. Okay. So
10, right?
8.
Oh, I thought each one was plus 1.
That was with your plus 1, right?
So I was giving it to you already.
yeah.
Yes.
So 8 points of damage. Nice. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, you just see Dagmara just gets up bold on top of this ice. You stick your hand out and you just see these streaking bits of magic slam into this creature, and you see all the little creatures on its kind of rear, like they seem like it impacts them especially. Like one just kind of like
its back?
oh yeah, it's like its
Wow.
back is made of them.
Guys, there's more in its back. They're crawling all. How many of them?
Do a perception check if you want.
Sure.
I don't even want to know the answer.
I'm like, do you want to know?
They explode when we kill them, so let's just explode there.
I got a 13.
I mean, there look like a lot of them. I mean,
There's a lot of them on
they're
its back.
not like crawling around like they're free. They all look like they're anchored, like with by their mandibles onto the
They,
back.
like power the mom.
So
Is my hypothesis.
yeah, it's a good hypothesis. Okay.
Well,
All right,
after all
Dagmara.
of this, I would like to jump right back down if I still have
You've
a lot of movement
you've got
left.
10 more feet, so you can kind of back up
I'll just back out.
to
Yes.
there.
And I will just say, this one's strong. Be careful.
All right, Seville, you are up, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get
You're gonna
myself...
go say hi to Mama?
I think I'm going to do a flyby to Mama, and just to see what happens with these things. So let's see. To get there, Judd, but stay
Yeah.
10 feet away, just to hug that mound. Would
Okay.
that be about 10 feet away?
To you're going to the main one?
Yeah, so I'm going to just do a flyby, but I want to stay 10 feet away.
Okay.
So I want to hug that
Yeah, we'll say. Yeah, we'll say.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I have 60 movement. So I'm going to take my horse all the way around 60 movement as I go by.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to.
You just want to see
I'm
it?
gonna-
Okay.
Well, it's a horse.
I want to lash. I want to hit it again with my whip,
Okay.
but continue on.
Okay, go for it. Roll your attack.
Right. Hey, come on now. Come on. Oh, a 19
Oh, that hits.
Yes, sir.
plus 7. So there we go.
Nice.
1d4 plus 4. That's a 4 plus 4. That's 8. And booming blade. That's
Boom
an
it.
8. So that's 16 points.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Damage,
Wow.
And now it's encased. The mother's encased in a
In
sheath of thunder.
carbonite.
So
Oh, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
so clutch.
if it moves, it takes 2d8 thunder damage. And I'm going to continue on my
Okay.
ride around.
Oh, I love everything about it.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
And somebody could just pin this clip as just a masterclass of tactics.
Well, you know, what? Let me see.
That's a
I'm gonna-
tactic.
Just
Thank you,
Great.
Audra.
Wow.
Thank you.
How do fight when you know your shit.
Yeah.
As exhibited by a few of us. And not by a few.
Little dandy
Okay.
tutorial.
All right, you can get there. Hugging the. Okay. All right, cool.
Nice.
So you do that as you charge it on this horse. You saw it kind of like skitter back a little bit, just not quite sure of this creature that was coming, and then you just whip it and just
Whip it good.
do. Yeah. So great hit, good job. And as you start riding off, it just locks eyes on you and skitters at you.
Well,
it gets about there, and then you see those tentacles on the back go, whoosh, and it's like kind of whiplashes them forward.
It takes 2d8 thunder damage right there.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Why don't you roll your thunder damage?
Roll for it.
This is
Thunder.
so stressful.
Feel the thunder.
7 extra.
7 extra. Okay, good.
And a boom, big concussive
Yeah.
thunder.
And you see like ice and particles fall off the cavern. That was a big thunder boom. Now I need you, as you see these tentacles shoot out for you. Actually, wait, I got to roll for it. Let me see what happens. That was a 16 plus. Yep, definitely hits. So this tentacle suddenly wraps around your torso, and
Wait, how did it hit me? Is it
I-
had same reach, or did I?
it has
It's an
reach.
opportunity attack.
Yeah, it kind of like whiplashed its back, and you see the tentacle shoots out and stretches
Gross.
within, and you're within its reach. Yeah, and it
Oh my
wraps
God,
around
this
you.
So
mommy
right now, your
spider
tentacle is stretched across from it to him, right?
Yep, and it is wrapped around you. You are grappled right now,
All right.
Well, I'm not loving that.
and let's see, and it's also going to bonus action. You see 2 of these shoot off of it. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I mean, this feels excessive.
This is like a mommy spider that had those bungee cords that people take their kids to the
Oh, yeah,
park
actually,
with.
this jumps
And
up
then
too.
all the kids are attached, and then she's actually using the bungee cord she uses to keep the kids attached to her back. That's a weapon.
She's that kind of mom.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Seville.
Octomom on steroids.
As you're feeling this tentacle is wrapped around you and you're grappled and the horse is starting to move away and you see these little babies pop off and skitter out, you just suddenly feel this yank and you are pulled right off your horse, getting
Don't I get
pulled.
to make a? Don't I make? Can I make a
Opportunity
contest
attack?
though? Don't I contest the grapple?
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, I didn't roll for that. Roll
you can
either
hold on.
acrobatics or athletics to see if you can break it.
All right, let's do it.
Hold on, Seville. Hold on.
And I just look at Otto, and my eyes are wide,
So am I.
and that's a 10.
Yeah. So.
Later, dog.
Yeah,
See you,
so you just get yanked right off the back of this horse and get pulled right up to it. And as you do, you see its mouth opening up and its sharp teeth just sink into your leg for a bite.
No.
But I don't think that actually, you managed to, well, no, 14. 14, you twist around as it tries to snap and it's holding you, but you manage to kind of move around, misses you. And let's see, and I think that is,
That's
nope, and now it's gonna move forward about here with you
I feel
grappled.
like we should just mission abort.
Okay, and now the two that are over by Snack, one bites,
Not snap.
Oh no.
We
rolls
just got him.
rolls a 19, so that hits.
Rude.
So rude.
It's only
Snack, you
three
show them.
3 points of damage for Snack. The second one though,
Show them.
oh,
Snack's gonna
actually,
be
hold on, I gotta look at.
Okay, now what about the one that it did the mental thing on?
Yeah, you knocked it down. It's it used half of its movement
Is it,
to
like,
get.
dead? Okay.
No, it's back up actually. But
So you
Because
mean
it
it
says-
with
Says it causes advantage on the cat's next attack.
Yeah, it
Does
does.
The cat get an opportunity attack if that's the one trying to get it?
nobody's moving outside. There's no opportunity attack because they're staying right here on the cat. But
Okay.
on Snack's next attack, it will have advantage on that one if it's still around. I'm
snack
looking.
attack.
I'm looking at Snacky's info here because I think. No, okay. All right, so the second one comes up and it looks like it's gonna bite as well, and it just explodes right next to Snack. And he takes, oof, those are bad for you rolls. That's 15 points of psychic damage as this thing explodes.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He's gonna be traumatized.
So he's gonna be dead? I don't understand.
No, he has more hit points than that. Oh no, he doesn't. He's
I love
The
that.
tough cat.
He's dead.
I love that
He's
we
down.
just assumed that he's
Down.
he's down.
What?
He's gonna.
I do feel like this monster you've created is excessive.
He's not dead.
monsters
He's
are
not dead yet.
She's like, and
He's-
yes,
Have you
because
ever
you
not
just
had an
killed my
excessive
pelt.
You got to roll some death saves.
Yeah, you got to have to roll death saves for Snack, but not yet. So
Oh no.
I'm in
That-
a horrible mood. No,
that's it.
I'm not.
That's it for the baddies.
Wait.
Tabitha,
Question.
wait.
Why did it explode? What happened?
They've been doing that.
We don't know. It
why.
explodes
Tabitha,
and hurts you,
you're
so
up.
It's like, okay.
I thought it was correlative to the
Get angry, Tabby. Get angry.
No, I think it's just because that's
Or-
what they do.
Or we could.
Well, I'm
we,
just
baby
okay.
spider bombs.
I mean, on that
just what they
terrible
do.
moment, as you see Snack, just explodes it like his mind gets hit, and he just flops to the ground. Little twitch, not moving. Blood trickling out of his mouth.
I'll save it. Don't worry.
Maybe we should actually leave it there for a moment and take a quick break and refresh drinks and come back. I was trying to finish this encounter, but I think it's gonna go on a
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
get a snack in honor of Snack. That's all I'm saying.
It's snack time.
He's not dead yet, Tabitha.
Yeah.
she-
Why
or
did you
she-
But I
say
am
yet?
curious.
But she thinks.
We all want to help.
Why
yeah.
did you say yet? It's not dead yet. What are you even talking about? bro?
She knows it still has a chance.
It's not
All
gonna
right.
be dead at
Dropping
all.
some
Everybody,
Roll high. Roll
But
We're-
he's like managing expectations also with the yet. You know, he's kind of like yet.
yeah, it's
But
D&D. It's
death
D&D,
is on
y'all.
the table.
This is a tough encounter. We will be back in 10 minutes. I'm setting my
Alright.
watch timer. Just get a drink. We'll be right back. Hang in there with us. More of this amazing encounter when we come back. Stay tuned.
Hang in there, snack.
Hang in there, Snack.
Snack.
Right. Thank you, everyone, for waiting as we got fresh drinks and got ready for the continuation of this
we go.
encounter. So
Yeah.
if you're new, if you've just coming, a couple quick announcements. We do have a contest going on right now. Head over to our YouTube page, hit subscribe, and you'll be entered to win a new D&D book of your choice. So that's it. Coming back into this is a tricky encounter for my players. Tabitha, you are up. Nope. Let's see.
Go get him, Tabby.
I think you're muted there.
Can you hear me now?
Nah, we can.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you for following.
Oh, thank
Can
you.
you? Okay, so this is what Tabby's gonna do. She already tied the rope to the tree.
Yeah.
Now she's going to basically shimmy down the rope, down the slant to get down to where everyone else is fighting.
Okay.
And
Tabby's joining us.
Let's see if I can zoom in. Little bit tighter.
so I don't know if you want to call that fast hands or like second story work. That
No.
basically I'm just trying to maximize the amount of movement that she has to get down.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
You got that dash too.
I'm just gonna say because you had the rope, I'm just gonna call it your. Well, let's see. It's tricky. If you kind of slide down, so it's not really your movement. If you're gonna walk down, I'd say you wouldn't need a check because you've got the rope stabilizing you, so no problem. But you wouldn't. You'd basically make it to the bottom and wouldn't unless you bonus action, which you could do, depending on where you want to go. If you want to try to slide it all so it eats no movement, then I'd need an acrobatics check. What would you like to do?
Holding onto the rope, so
Yeah.
I feel like
if you.
I just want to do it like as like carefully and silently and stealthily as possible.
Okay, then I'm gonna say, yeah, you just use your movement to get down there, your normal movement. You can still bonus action if you want to dash or whatever. No check needed. You've got the rope. You make it down, no problem.
Okay. And then she's going to use her bonus action to dash.
Okay.
I think I just want to get as close as I can to where. Well, I don't know if I want to get close because it seems like anytime that you're close to the enemy, they hurt you.
Ding, 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 ding. Yep.
So I don't know how much range I have now, but I would like to hit it with my light crossbow.
Which one? The one by snack or the one in the middle or the big one?
The one by snack.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can hit it, no problem. Roll an attack.
— 15.
Come on, Tabby. Yes.
Sweet.
15.
Crushing these rolls.
Oh, it's actually
Snack
16
mommy's coming
plus
for you.
It's 16. 16 just hits. So roll your damage.
Yay.
9.
Oh,
Yeah, so you just over Snack's body, you just line up that shot, sorry, crossbow, pull it, the bolt streaks over, hits it as it's kind of going up to maybe bite him, hits inside that mouth, perfect shot, thing just explodes. Now, it's pulling Snack. This wave, this hits, but it doesn't do any additional damage to Snack, no automatic failed death saves. You don't know why. That could have been bad, but it wasn't, so it's okay. Anything else you want to do? Still have a book.
Because I didn't use my action to get close, I would like to now use my cunning action to hide.
Okay. There are some places I'd say you can kind of go over. Let's see. Let's see. Cunning action. Kind of where you're at right now. Well, you know what? Yeah, roll the stealth check. There are, I didn't put it here, but there's a big pile of like the debris from what had covered the hole originally. So there are places to hide in here.
Okay. Hang on. I know I have some sort of something on a stealth check.
Oh, I have your sheet up. Yours.
I have. I don't think that my boots are on there.
Oh, you always roll advantage.
I have
advantage.
Yeah.
You have advantage on stealth checks.
And you have a plus
so-
9. So
17 plus 9.
yeah.
Plus,
yeah.
yeah.
So
You are.
Tabitha just like sneaks over to this little spot between these big chunks of ice and just kind of lowers down and just vanishes. So you can't be seen right now.
Okay.
All right. Roll a death save for Snack, please.
What
Just
do
roll
I
a
do?
d20.
Mm.
Hmm.
Just roll a d20 and let me know if it's what the number is.
9.
One failure.
Oh,
That's all right. That's all right. You got this. You got this.
well, praying.
Snack is
He's tough.
Okay. Sorry, Otto, you are up.
I look over and I see Snack injured, and under my breath, the blackness from my eyes momentarily fades to my actual real eyes and pupils. And I reach out a hand, and it trembles under the glove of the warm weather clothing that we're wearing, and I cast a healing word onto it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you
There we
go.
Which will
go.
be my bonus action, of course.
Of course.
Nice.
So it will get 7 hit points back.
7.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Back up.
So just
Oh my gosh! Look at Maddie's eyes. She's about
I know she's
to lose it, but Snack is back in.
We're not gonna let Snack die.
Snack,
No.
Did you really think I was
way.
going to let Snack die? Did you really think that? And so I then will use my action
Oh man.
to. So remind me exactly where we
Yeah.
last left off. This thing shot a tentacle off its back,
Yep.
wrapped it around Seville's ankle, and has
Around his
pulled it
around his body actually, and just like yanked.
around his body.
Yeah, because
and has
he's
pulled
trapped him.
I got it. Has
Yep.
pulled him and is about to eat him.
Yeah, it's got it right at his mouth. Yep.
Okay. How far away from this am I?
Let's see. You're about 25.
Okay. Well, then what I'm going to do
Yes.
is try to draw its attention.
Okay.
I am going to use my 30 feet of movement,
Okay.
and I curse under my breath, and I'm like, this is really something that Seville would be doing normally. And I draw my +1 rapier, which he just gave me. And for the first time, I really feel its weight in my grasp, and I will charge at this creature using all of my movement, and I will stab it with my rapier from
Okay.
in the back.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, and I'll say you're probably going to avoid this little one in the front here. So
Oh, there's another little one.
there's a little one on the
Right
on top
there.
in the middle.
I can't see the screen right now for some
Oh.
reason. My I had a little, but yeah, okay. I'm sure somebody else can handle that little shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stab the big one right
All
now.
right, so 29. Okay. All right. So yeah, you just kind of get around its side.
Yeah, and my ultimate goal is to try and free Seville from it, to get it to focus on me. So if it looks like there is a weak spot or anything that I see, I know you mentioned there was like some larvae or something on its back.
Yep.
If I plunge it through its little babies, whatever I can do to get it
Okay.
to
And you
pay
do
attention
see
for it.
that it has 4 tentacles total. One of them is grabbing Seville right now.
Yeah.
So, all right, but you're going to go for the little baby mound? That
Well,
sounds
does
terrible.
it look like I
the-
could attack the tentacle that has it grabbed directly?
You
and try to
could.
free it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it looks like something I could target to free him.
Yeah,
I
it's
will
just
certainly
it's
do that.
stretched taut like from its back right to Seville. So you could go for
Yeah,
that.
so I will try to slice it free.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Yeah, I don't want to hit Seville, but
Right.
I will try not to.
Yes.
So here I go.
Love it.
15 plus 7, 22.
That hits.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
Nice.
And I will
Okay.
use you guys may forget this, but among his many talents, other than singing and
Storytelling.
occasionally storytelling, occasionally communing with dark other entities, he is a practitioner in the College of Swords. So I will use a bardic inspiration right now on myself that will allow me to add whatever I get on my extra roll to my damage and also to my AC. Until the end of my next turn, I will be performing a defensive flourish. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I got an 8 and a 3, so I deal
here.
plus. One moment. 11 plus 4, 15 piercing damage.
Wow. Okay.
And
Wow,
my
okay.
AC is now 19, not
Wow.
16.
So, Seville, you see Otto run past behind you, drawing out that rapier that you gave him, and in a surprisingly beautiful kind of flourish, just spins it around, brings it down, missing you, cutting that tentacle in half. You feel it just like unwind and flop to the ground in front of you, and you are
So I
free.
just go, look who's the hero now, Otto.
And I sort of smirk back to you, and then I look back at the mom, and you see my eyes sort of swirl over smoky again.
Oh, I love it. I
And I'll
love it.
end my turn.
Awesome. All right.
Nice.
Erisette, your turn. And,
Is Seville hurt? Do I see if he's hurt?
No, I haven't been hit yet.
No, he just got wrenched over there.
So he looks like he
Yeah.
looks fine. He's like rolled away.
Because I forgot to roll with advantage on my attack on him, so he got out of that one. So yeah, he's okay. He hasn't been hit yet.
All right. So right now, Seville's on the big mama, on her, right? Or
He's
just
right in front of her,
having
yep.
cut the cord.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So I take aim very carefully. Again with my long bow, and I say this is going to be tricky, but you can do it at a set. And
You're like giving yourself inspiration. That's gotta count for something.
yes, 24.
Nice.
Oh. Well, hello there.
That's good.
Are you going for the mama?
With fire.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going straight for her.
That
the
definitely
first
hits.
Arrow, so okay, and so it gets. All right, it gets 9 damage.
Okay.
My first one.
Nice.
And
Nice.
like you're on a roller, and said, do it again. And this time I go with my short bow this time. I take aim carefully, and I go straight in between the eyes.
You probably
Oh
want to.
yeah, 24 again.
Okay. With
So
your
you switch bows just for fun.
just
She's doing her flourish.
All right.
Hey,
It's like
great.
I'm like
It's in
I lift
trend.
the arrow, and I just take my time, and I
Lick
just-
the arrow.
Just a
like that.
reminder for the future, not for this one, but the short bow does less damage. Just so you know.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Okay.
I'm
As long as you
okay
know.
with it.
As long as you
just-
know.
And there's
I was
some
trusting
mouth
my
breather.
gut. I was trusting my gut on what I needed to do with my weapon.
All good. I just
Some
want to make sure
mouth
you know.
breather somewhere too, who's probably like, and technically it's your action to switch weapons.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it?
we
Is
haven't made it part of the campaign. It's all right. If I see,
Is
see.
it or is it not? I need to know. I will choose accordingly in future.
yeah,
I wouldn't worry
Is it my
about
action?
I don't. No, don't worry about it.
Switching so much. Yeah.
Yeah, just do
I'm
it.
pretty versatile with the bows. Like for me, it's kind of like it's not a big deal.
We can get into it later. There's a whole thing like, yeah,
Alright.
you can switch quickly, but maybe you drop one, you'll have to pick it up later to switch, but we'll talk about it later.
Regardless, I get a 7 of damage on that one.
7. Well, that's pretty good.
Nice.
All
How are we
right.
doing here so far with my two
Yeah, you've attacked it twice, so you still have your bonus action and your movement.
But how is she doing? Is she
I mean,
hurting?
She looks like she's hurting. In fact, you see some of the babies are kind of like twitching and going still and falling off dead to the ground. And she's
Okay.
definitely got the arrows are sticking out of her. There's blood. There's this pinkish blood dripping all over the ground.
Okay. So then,
What are you doing?
can I try to trip her? Can I try to bum rush her?
Looks pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, you've already taken your action. Those are your 2 attacks.
Yeah.
You can move up to her if you want.
No, not with the tentacles. I actually run back. I run back
Okay.
to Snack, and I check on her or him, and I just try to whisper words of comfort to it, and be there to protect it if anything else befalls Snack.
Okay. All right. All right. Just for fun, roll an animal handling check and let me know what you get. Dagmar, you're up.
Perfect.
Is this gonna be like
so
the
much has
tree?
happened.
Are you gonna try to? You stole the tree. Now you're gonna try to steal the pet. I'm trying to figure out what is she?
Yeah, I know.
She just
Quite
cannot.
telling me. I get it too. and Snack probably is like not having me, even though he is really hurt. It's like
We'll find out on Snack's turn.
oh god.
All right, Dagmar, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just looking around at everything that just happened, and I take a little piece of like a meat chunk. I know we're all trying to get on Snack's good side, but I just toss it to him just so he can strengthen himself a little bit. I want him to get healthy. And I just kind of wink at Tabby. I'm like, it's your pet, but I love him. And I throw it hoping that he would have enough strength to get to it. And I turn to the monster and I just say, all right, let's finish this. And I just lift my hand again, attempting to cast the strongest chill touch I can.
Okay.
So I can hurt this thing.
And just yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I move as close as within 15 feet of Seville? I would love to do that.
Yeah,
close
you are
as
gonna
possible.
you are gonna pass. There is a little creature right in front of you.
Somebody needs to deal with that other little one.
Yeah,
So-
I see it. Now I see it. Okay, never mind. Okay, let me see. The little creature is how many feet away from me?
It's 5 feet away from you.
5 feet, and then the mom
Or
is
10 feet,
is she
yeah.
within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Perfect. So in that case, I'm going to cast Infestation.
Ooh.
And that's what we're gonna do, so we can affect them all.
Okay, I like it.
Finishing you both.
Okay, I think
It's
it's
like a bugs versus bugs
high.
situation.
I know.
here.
It's a con.
Cloud of mites and fleas.
That's a con save. All right, let me
That's
see.
really gross.
Let me see how they do. Hold on a second.
Oh my.
Well, hold on. Okay, roll for the
Con
little
15,
one.
so.
The little one fails, and
Good.
the big one.
I'm sorry, little baby.
They both fail. They both fail. So
Yeah.
roll your damage.
Rolling damage.
2d6.
2d6.
Yeah.
Does it do anything else?
6
Yay.
and 1.
Okay. Well, 7 points.
7.
Is it distracted?
Can I empower it?
d- d-
Can I
d-
empower it? I would love to empower it if I still can.
Sure.
That would allow you to re-roll the one if you want to.
I will reroll the 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait. 5.
Yay.
So, okay.
Nice.
All right, 11 points of damage. So the one close to you just explodes, and that one's
Yes.
gone.
Does
And
it hit me?
no, because
Or anyone else around?
you're just outside the range.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like you have to be right next to it to get it. Like you feel it wash over you, and your mind kind of painfully tingles for a moment, but it doesn't do any damage.
I think I almost say real quick to Seville, since we're right by each other, if the little ones cause that explosion, and I look over at the big one, and I just sort of the wheels turning in his head are like, uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Good job.
Near it!
And you see that the mother now is just like some more babies drop off its back dead on the ground, and it's like snapping at the bugs that are swarming around it that are just eating at her, and she's looking hurt. So
Okay. I hate to say
anything
it, but
else you
good.
want to do, Dagmar?
Yes, I want to imbue Seville with Dragon's Breath, which will allow Seville to. You can use the action to exhale energy of chosen type, which you can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison in a 15-foot cone. And each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage to the chosen type on a failed save, because you're very close to it. And I want to make sure you have an extra bonus action there.
That was huge.
Bonus action? Oh,
Yes,
yeah, that it is a bonus action. Yeah.
all right.
Yes.
So
Seville, and as I cast it,
So I just.
you can do it,
yeah,
my friend. Just finish it.
Yeah, I feel this swell of draconic energy come over me, infusing me.
so
Did Snack eat the food, by the way?
Snack caught
I
it.
want to know that.
I acted it out, but we were still talking. But yeah, Snack was like eyeing Erisette a little distrustfully, and then sees this meat soaring through the air from you, and just kind of snatches it out of the air, but still kind of giving Erisette a bit of an eye.
And I just smiled just because we had a bit of an
mentally,
altercation.
behind the like hiding wall, as Tabitha's watching this, she's like, yeah, of course. That meat is going to be much tastier than crab.
All right, Seville, you've been imbued, and it is your turn. What are you doing?
Feel the power.
So I slide down to give myself flanking because Otto's on the other side. I also want to protect Otto when I release this. So he's full cover there. So I'm going to slide down to the backside.
Power slide. Hell yeah.
Power
Okay.
slide.
All right,
Just,
so stay within its melee. Well, do you want to? You
Yep.
could. Do you want to flank it? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, I want to
Okay.
flank it.
Perfect. Yep.
And I'm taking my rapier for a attack with advantage.
Got it.
And that is pretty sure that hits. That's a 20, but not natural.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Come on.
Wait.
Right. So 1d8 plus 5. So
And you
that-
had advantage, so your sneak attack.
Yep, 2 plus 5, so that's 7. I'm going to do my booming blade, which is another 2, that's 9. And sneak attack,
And you got your
is-
dragon's breath.
12, 14, so that's 23. And then
Jeez.
I'm releasing the dragon's breath. And I'm going to choose, do I do,
You choose.
I choose, I'm doing acid.
Okay. 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 All
Maybe
right.
like the top thing I guess it's immune to, but hell yeah.
Okay. So this is
Psychic
Really
damage,
hope
no.
not.
this is very interesting. So first of all,
Oh boy.
tell me how you want to do this.
I thought end it.
How to end this?
I will
Yes. How to end this? How to end this? Sorry.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
And then it's going to tell you something.
And-
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
God.
and there's something else, but you tell me first.
All right. So just release this thing out of me that just gushes the acid all over the top of these little creatures and down this body. And then I am taking Otto's advice and going to back away, and with fancy footwork, I don't get a reaction, and I'm just trying to dive as down in that little.
Well, I think the way that this would happen, I mean, you do your attack, I mean, and the creature dies in that moment. I think before you have a chance to dive away or move, when you see
That's a
that,
bummer.
Then
you
I just
s-
yell, "Hold on, Otto!"
I'm just like, I thought we said.
yeah, and you see it just starts convulsing, and it flops down to the snow, boom, and you just this thing like the back end of it just
just like-
blows, and little babies who's like all dead now, just like smacking against the walls, and
So wrong.
it's 16 points of psychic damage, which to
Jesus.
both of you.
To me too.
16. Yeah, you're right. You're on the other side of it.
Oh
But
my goodness.
Seville, I can't remember if Mendeleal have
Gosh.
Yeah. So
resistance, I think.
I've got resistance to psychic damage, and I'm gonna do.
So you take half that.
All right.
Do I make a save or I just take the damage?
No, it's just a psychic blast. There's
All right.
because it's not physical, it just goes over you.
Yeah.
All right.
What
So
was
is
your
this,
first
is this
clue?
considered an
Blind
attack?
baby shrapnel.
But it is down. You guys have defeated this.
All right. So this is considered an attack, right? This is its.
This is
'Cause I'm going to
its.
use cunning action to half the half.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't.
Yeah. So I'm taking 4 psychic damage.
Mental note. I will research that, but let's go. Let's do that for now. That's fine.
Well,
Okay.
what is it called? Uncanny dodge or
Yeah.
Yeah,
what does it say?
that uncanny dodge.
I just don't know if this is considered an attack. I'd have to figure out if.
That's it says
What
when an
about second
attacker that you
chance?
can
Does anyone have
see
that?
hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you. And I just want to know if this is part of its,
Uh-huh.
thing or not. So it's up to it's up to Judd. if it
No,
was an
I'll
attack
go
or
ahead and
something.
allow it because I don't know the answer to that.
What about Otto? Does he have anything that he can do as a reaction in that moment, taking a hit?
In this,
Like
because it's no, I'm just gonna say no. It's just designed it this way that it's a psionic attack that doesn't have anything that you can. There's no save to it. Excuse me. Basically,
Well, alrighty.
Is there any way
But
to
it's
cast
dead.
absorb elements? If that, yeah.
you guys killed it.
Yeah, but it's
amazing.
almost like you get
Nice.
penalized.
Kind of stand up and I'm
So
like,
I
Otto,
look
you're
over-
right.
I rub my head.
Sorry about that, brother. And I go and help Otto up.
Oh, it's all right. I think we're clear, everyone.
Oh,
Nasty bit of work there with these little
definitely.
critters.
And I look over and I'm like, someone was smart enough to leave a rope. Well, shall
Thank
we?
you. Well,
I'm like,
yes.
that looks like your rope, Aracet.
Good
Good
way
thinking.
out.
Thanks. Tabby helped think of it, really.
Oh,
Gosh.
well, nevertheless, let's get out of here.
Is Snack okay?
Yes, please.
Tabitha just kind of like goes over by Snack and just kneels down.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Is he all right?
And I go and I just crack a shell out of one of the creatures nearby, just like and I just kind of bring it to Tabby and I just say, maybe a bowl for Snack or for a piece of armor. Just would it do anything for you? Just because I feel like Tabby doesn't feel like looting right now or gathering anything.
That is so
Hand it
sweet
to
of
her.
you. Tabitha just kind of like brushes a tear and then takes it and of course like sticks it into her belt because she's not going to pass up on a new accessory.
A new accessory.
We
So-
best.
Put my hand on her back and tap. I'm glad he's alive.
So,
Me as well.
Judd, does any of this, do they crawl out of a cave or something like that?
Yeah, there's a big tunnel to the left.
Oh.
Let me see.
Really?
I saw that, but
Oh.
I don't know.
Anyone feel like seeing what the crabs drop back to their little lair there?
Not particularly.
No,
If
not
I'm
not
slowly-
really.
No,
Let's
I
face it,
say-
there's probably more dangers underground.
I just
think-
whispered to Seville. I don't want Tabby to
Can't
hear,
quite
but
see, but
as
that's
they say, curiosity killed the cat. So I'm not
Right.
so sure.
No, I
Ooh,
think it's
especially.
We should.
Yes.
I'm far
It's-
more sensitive to that phrase now.
it's likely to get damp and dark and scary under there.
It's kind of hard
Let's
to
just
tell,
continue.
but hold there.
I'm gonna climb up the rope.
Okay.
All right.
Question: how are we going to get this horse back up?
We're gonna have to get very creative. Luckily, there's 2 horses back up there.
Yeah, I think if we secure ropes to a couple of horses up there and then the
And
ones
pull
down
the
here,
other
They're
out,
cool.
yes.
pull them
Yeah.
up.
Exactly, but we need us to get up there first so we
Yeah.
can make all this happen. So up you go, come on now. And I climb the rope to go up.
All right. Well, let me just take a wee look in this little crevice here.
You have to.
Be
Seville.
careful, Seville. Be careful.
Seville.
Otto, just
I
a
will
wee
come-
look here.
I'll come
No.
with because I want to make sure I can pull you out before you get yourself in any more.
There's
right.
no reason to go in that. You
Are
know?
you-
I just show Otto. I just wiggle my fingers. Like
What does that
this
mean?
And
What
point
does that
to
mean?
the-
Ring.
point to my ring.
What does that mean?
What does that
Oh,
mean?
we can-
Just come up here.
Well, you
Otto,
can't
what if there's some
begrudge.
spoils here?
Honestly, we
Meanwhile-
wouldn't have had the map had he not had this penchant for wandering off on his own like some sort of sleuthing hound. It's his compulsion, but it's sorted itself out for us in the past. So if he's safe about it, so should we tie a rope to him at least?
He's never safe about it. He never
No,
is.
no, he's not.
Tie
Well,
the rope to him. That
Seville,
might be a good idea.
do a perception check for me as you make your way over to the mouth of this tunnel.
As a matter of policy, I can't sign off on any tie ropes to people plans. I hate them. So I just sorry, I can't. I'm done with tying ropes to people. I just
Look.
simply can't do it anymore.
It worked for that Octomom spider.
I
Like,
just
just
can't.
saying.
Yeah, I'm just going in
yeah.
without the rope. 12, but I just want to see, just what's ahead of me. If it slopes down, goes up, I want to be careful here.
Yeah, so it actually does go slightly down. This tunnel is perfectly round and looks like it snakes off a little bit to the right at about 60 feet or so, maybe 50 feet, starts curving around to the right. Just do a straight intelligence check, and Dagmara, you can do so we'll call it a nature check since you're over there watching Seville.
9.
It seems like it reminds you of something, but
Can I do a detect portal just really quick to see if
yeah.
it happens to be?
Sure, I got an 8.
Something made these tunnels, but neither of you are quite sure. I mean, Seville, you think, could be a worm. You don't know about ice worms, but you know about worms up north. But
Oh, so you want to go in there, huh?
but it could be
Deeper?
I'm
could be
not
about-
so sure I want to keep looking here. I would love
Why keep
to
going
to
deeper? Even though-
Azley. I would love to keep going to Azley, Seville. I think we
So-
should not linger.
And I am now up at the top, I'm assuming, and I am preparing and tying rope between the two horses that are up there and setting up our plan to pull the bottom horse out because Otto is convinced that surely we're not going into the tunnel.
Yes, I'm already walking away. Seville, come on.
And is it a portal, Jack? I do detect portals, so is it
right.
a portal?
No, you close your eyes and concentrate, and you don't detect any portal within your range.
What's the gradation sloping down? Just goes like
Gradation.
Down,
What are we talking?
down the worm tunnel.
Yeah. Talk about this incline plane.
I mean, it's like a 10% grade. It's not. It's
right,
pretty.
so I'm not
About to
going to
get
lose my.
Pythagorean in here.
Yeah, I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to. We're not talking about a slip and slide, right?
No.
Geological.
Or even
so-
We could
As
slip and
this
slide
is
our way
all
to Azley.
happening,
All right, I'll go down to the just that little corner, just till I can't, just down that, just to
But
the corner.
why?
And just
Seville, no.
But why?
take a look.
So Seville,
Oh, curiosity.
Come back!
Otto, we should have tied a rope to him so we can pull him away from this tunnel.
Mad Boot Streams.
That's what I was thinking, by the way.
No, I just think it's too weird to tie ropes around people. I just won't have any part of it anymore.
I'm sure you would have wanted to do it right now because he's going further in.
No, you see, it's much easier to just.
doesn't
right
Phil
here,
have
I'm right
some sort of
here.
capability so he can kind of transport himself back
But
to
I
everything.
don't
Yeah.
think that he said that he left his skull back at the start of the tunnel, so this is all.
No, Arasette has my skull. She's had it in her backpack. Since
Did,
we raided,
How romantic.
And you just
I
yelled.
didn't know that.
Seville, you just yelled out as well to them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you're making a bunch of noise deep
Okay.
in the tunnel.
Okay.
No, there
So,
can be
yeah.
an avalanche at any moment.
You
A
go.
big worm.
I
A big
didn't yell
worm
that, I
you
just-
Or a
know.
worm.
A big
Exactly.
worm that your check earlier.
Judd,
let you
hold on.
deduce
Okay,
is present.
Judd, I would like to say that while this is all happening, Tabitha has kind of gotten Snack to get up and watched, I imagine, Snack claw up the pathway with its claws.
Mhm.
And then in a moment of flourish, Tabitha's just gonna toss her blink dagger up and then teleport to the blink dagger at the top and start
Nice,
climbing.
nice, love it. No problem.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, excellent.
So no,
See how
I
cool it
didn't
is?
yell.
So
I didn't
just
yell back. I just told Dagmara I was going to look around the corner.
Okay. Okay.
Not a good idea.
All right.
And then I was
So
answering them, answering chat about
antsy.
the.
I'm tapping my foot because I'm very
Got
anxious. to what's
done
happening.
with fighting.
you
We're
see around the corner, it looks like it goes
Bill, I'm going to count to 10.
about another 40
One.
feet, and
the
it's
mom move. I love it.
it splits off 2 tunnels at the end of this, one left,
2.
one right. Same
And it's-
circular carve out.
3.
Interesting, like kind of. I mean, like the walls. It is definitely not
4.
man-made. You know, these tunnels.
Yeah.
They have an interesting kind of
5.
like corrugated look to it.
They don't sound that
6.
interesting.
Any
More
smell
like your friends
coming?
are better.
No, because it's really cold. It's like it's just ice.
7.
better.
It's cold, Seville. 7.
All right. I got 3 seconds left. I'm going to go down to just the.
What? No, it's
just
gonna
the
take
split
you like
off.
5 seconds to get back. So you might
This
as well
tells
head
us
back now.
everything we need to know about how Peter
8
was
and a
as a
half.
Yeah, totally. Okay, you go down.
child. Testing those
Sneak
limits.
stealth. Sneak stealth.
Okay,
sneak
all right.
stealth.
Give me a stealth
9.
roll as you make your way down to the
Pause right
fork.
here.
All right. The fork is 15.
Okay.
Just
It's like 9.5.
Gosh.
Okay. Yeah, you're very quiet.
bode
You
well.
you sneak down. You see off to the right. It looks like it continues to slope downward. This is more like a 20% downgrade.
9.5,
If you're
Seville.
keeping
All right,
track. And do a perception check. As you look to the left, you see that this one
9
actually
3/4.
slopes up a little bit. You can't see the
10.
end. 10. There's a smell here that you can't quite place,
Come on
9
back.
and 5/6.
but
Right.
that's and it might. You can't quite tell, but you feel like it might be a little bit lighter at the end to the left. It's outside your dark vision, but you see
Seville, don't do
something
it,
that looks like
whatever
there
it is.
might be kind of glowing down there or giving a little extra light.
Whatever it is, don't do it.
Come on back, Bubba.
10. Seville,
Baby, come
please.
back.
Oh,
He's way outside of your
I
voice,
know.
Dagmar, unless you're yelling this down the tunnel.
Well, I think we made
I
it
am.
pretty clear.
I'm
Oh,
trying
okay.
to.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
wake up the animal.
Seville, I'll pay you 9 gold if you come back. I promise.
Bribery won't work, Dagmar.
how
He's
far down to the
completely immune.
light? To the light.
You don't know.
It's
It's just like it's past your dark vision, but you see that it seems like it lightens up a little bit. Like it just
No
changes
TV
right at the
for your
outside
phone,
edge.
Seville.
Hey, Bubba, come on back.
What are you doing?
Come on back, Bubba.
Gosh.
How far?
With-
How far?
Gnarly.
With the rest of the team, huh?
You don't know. You can see 60 feet.
Where everyone else
It's
is.
it's pitch black down here.
Because you're by yourself now. You can be with all of us.
Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Nothing is
What are you
good.
doing?
Happening.
Just be better if you were with the rest of the team.
All right, I'll just sneak
Okay,
around
what's your choice?
a little further.
Gosh.
what are you doing, man?
Oh
Okay.
I don't
Gosh,
understand.
You get about
Around and I don't know
about
what to
tying
do.
ropes to people. I'd like you to ignore your principles for
No,
once.
I am not tying a rope to anyone, and plus he's so far, it would have not
All right,
stretched.
so what do I-
It's
what do I
ridiculous.
do?
Seville.
am
I got
going
I got
after
my
Seville.
finger on my ring.
Seville, 40
So you're gonna leave me there? Okay, I probably shouldn't go.
about 40 feet
Holding
down.
my action. Anything goes wrong, I'm clicking.
You can see that there's another chamber ahead, just on the outside edge of your vision, but you can tell that there's light down there.
How much time
it's
has
kind
passed?
of glowing like a bluish, whitish
10 seconds.
sort of light.
No, it's been longer than that. How much time has passed since you went in there?
I mean, at this point, it's only been like, I'll say he's taking his, actually roll another stealth check for me because you're going stealthy. You've probably been like 2-3 minutes. I mean, it hasn't been long.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm,
Can Otto and I be working on getting the horses out during
that's
this
what I
time?
wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
yeah. And I'm going to say that works, by the way, because the horses could almost do this incline. I researched. So just because it's a little slippery, having ropes tied to them, totally. What'd you get on your stealth?
I'm not risking this. And I start walking towards the rope. I'm like, oh, man.
17.
Okay.
I'm going towards it.
So you're being nice and stealthy, super quiet. You're approaching that light. You see another kind of ice cavern ahead of you. But this smell hits you again, and it's like a slightly unpleasant, spicy smell.
Are you
me see.
It's getting stronger.
That's what my
Baby,
armpit
come back.
Sounds like Judd has
Have I,
smelled
have,
something.
I've smelled that
my
before?
armpit.
No, you have not.
And I can't
In your
see
world.
right now.
No,
but it's,
you can see a nice chamber, but you can't see much of it from this angle.
Come back, Baba.
I am
It's
holding onto the
so-
rope at this point, looking back for one last time.
Curious.
Come back.
What is your
Curious. Yeah.
passive perception?
My passive perception is 17.
Yeah,
What's your
so
passive intelligence?
it's low. No, just kidding.
22.
So you're standing there trying to decide, do you want to go closer?
Ow.
And you can just subtly, ever so subtly, feel the ground beneath you
Run.
kind of.
Click.
Get out.
Click.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Good.
Click.
It's a space worm.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
the
come
fuck?
on.
Come
You're
on.
immune.
All right.
In that place.
I'll do a double
Why
dash out.
is that coming?
Turn and scamper. You hear behind you that rumbling is growing louder.
No.
Do I hear this outside? Do I feel anything? I'm at the rope.
Let me see.
I
Seville.
feel like the doors are going to cave in and he's going to be trapped in there.
Well, I'm just looking at your passive perception, Dagmara. Have you gone up the
wait.
ropes yet?
No, I'm at the bottom. I'm waiting. I'm just giving it one last.
You wouldn't hear this yet.
I'm
So-
doing the indie as I run.
Yeah. Go, go, go.
Do I see him at this point?
All of a
Are you
sudden,
coming
Seville like just explodes out of that mouth of the cave, and he's like, "Go, go!" And at that point, Dagmar, when you see him, you feel the ground's like, and kind
What
of you
did
see
you do?
see some ice
PTSD of the
kind of.
earthquake we had a week ago.
Sorry, you see some ice kind of like trickling down from the cavern roof. And you guys
Guys.
grab the ropes. The horses are up,
Yep.
and you make it to the top.
Please pull faster.
Arrow set up?
Okay. I'm just rushing up.
Okay. All right, Ariset, you make it. So you're all up there now. What are you guys doing?
Let's go.
Mount the
Let's carry
horses. Just
on.
mount the horses.
I jump on a horse.
Right. Jump on
And
our
I
horses
say,
and trail off
"Go,
toward
you
Anacrole.
fools."
Or
Yeah,
sorry,
let's go.
toward Azley.
I guess we run back.
Yes.
I start running back up the trail that we took to get to this godforsaken pit that clearly was the wrong decision, and I just start flying off, back up the way we came.
Ariset, as you turn your horse around, just out of the corner of your eye, you have just the right angle to look down, and you see coming out of that hole is just this like bluish white looking. You're not sure what it is. It's like the whole cave started to kind of just grow out of this hole. But then you see these massive pincers,
gosh.
and they're like kind of like spinning and clawing and chomping, and you just see this massive body of this worm start to come out
No.
There you
as
go.
you guys
Should you go investigate?
start to ride off.
Azley, it is.
Yeah. We're just right on.
And I'm like,
The speed of the
Judd,
wind.
I
Yeah.
don't know if healing potions work on animals that are not in my species.
Well, you want to? I honestly don't know the answer to that either. I think though.
I would like to heal my cat so
Let me
the cat
see.
can keep up.
And I have a question. I have
Well,
a
it
healing
does have
kit.
7 hit points. Like I healed it. You guys remember that, right?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
now it's
Yes,
4
yes,
out
we
of
do.
13.
I think it.
So
I think it
it's
does
okay.
actually,
It's
because
been noted, Otto.
it's a magical healing. So I'm gonna say it works.
Okay.
wait,
well, hold
are
on.
we running away from this space worm, or where are we right now?
Yeah.
Well, you took off.
Toward Azley.
fast as
Let's
we
get
can.
the hell out of here.
Okay, so
Well,
are we going back up the trail?
You did.
that
You did.
we
You already
took?
said you did that. You're doubling back.
Okay, so we're running
Well, I
the heck
mean,
away from
I
the
guess
space
we're-
worm.
As I'm writing, I just say I'm honestly done with this place. I'm so ready for.
So if you
Well-
imagine like the path continues downward, or we can go back at where it forks off and take the other path. That's fine. I think if that's what Ariset does, we can all just follow and try to.
Although
take the
I
other
will
way.
I will just say before, and I'll let you change this if you want, Ariset. You know that it wasn't like you made the choice to go straight and fell in a hole. Like you made the choice to go straight and you went for a while on your way down, kind of making your way down this mountainside.
Can we go around the hole?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you're avoiding the hole now. You see it. So
Right.
you can continue going the direction you were, which is the quickest way down.
I think that's what we should do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
She's the ranger, so I feel like she would know.
yeah, so Erised or Dagmara, if you want to roll a survival check to figure out which way to go, but I'm going to just assume that you guys take off galloping to get away from
I would
worm.
go around the hole and down as fast as I
Would
could.
be a survivor or nature?
I got a
Judd?
13.
No,
Would it be a nature check?
No, survival to show you which way
Alright.
to go.
Yeah, I got 13.
All right.
13.
Yeah. Deity is still real. I get a 4. So I think I'm more reacting out of fear.
Yeah, you
Like,
guys are
going
just
like,
sprinting. You're just sprinting down this hill.
Just like, whoa.
And it just kind of continues to kind of cascade and plateau for a bit and cascade down. And, you know, you do this for about a good 30 minutes. You heard the rumbling as you first mounted up your horses, and you saw even some snow falling from the trees nearby. But you guys all took off. You got away. The snow was actually pretty compact here, so you were able to keep up a good speed to get away.
Okay, so I realized nobody followed me for a bit, and I come
you.
to, and I realized like, oh, okay. I turn around. And
Where do I go? Where do I go?
We're just
Oh my
guiding the
God.
ranger along. Yeah. So I think we'll haul ass down the mountain, Judd.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So after some time, about another hour, you're getting kind of out of the like the upper parts of this mountain, and it's now less of a dramatic kind of drop down. It's more of a kind of sloping. You can see the valley of the massive forest ahead of you. The snow is starting to be kind of like less prevalent here as you make your way down, starting to
What time
melt
of
a
day
bit.
is it?
It is morning, so it's about, this all started around 9. So at this point, it's about 10, maybe 10:30, depending on how long you want to keep riding.
Yeah, I would just ride the whole day and make camp for evening, I think.
Yeah.
And I start testing even the changes of the air and the smell. And it just smells a little more like home.
Okay,
Just some memories just start to come back. Yeah.
great.
This is the way.
So
Keep going.
Dagmara, as you're leading them, I'd say at this point, hour and a half after you've left the cave entrance, roll another survival check and see if you can direct them back. You're trying to find your way back to the main road.
I got 16.
Okay, so you know that if you continue in this path, you're going to hit the main road regardless. So long as you're heading heading west, you're going to hit that main road that goes from the swamps up to Azley. But you feel like this isn't too far from where you actually came when you left Azley to come to Lucanor, and you guide the party a little bit to the right, trying to cut up a little bit northward to shave some time off of your trek. And you're feeling more confident about this as the snowy kind of tundra passes behind you and you're seeing more of the kind of warm forest ahead of you. And let me see. And
I just turn to them and I say, how was this scenery for a change?
Not too bad.
Take it or
I can
a
finally
abominable
feel my
snow worm
fingers.
any day.
sorry, Tabitha, what'd you say?
Yes.
I just said, yeah, I can finally feel my fingers.
Yeah. Now you look back and the massive peaks of the Dolgra Mountains are behind you. And another couple hours, you are now really in this forest. There's no more trace of snow. It's warmer, but the forest is denser in here.
I
So
think I maybe would want to stop for like a quick short rest. Let our
And to
horses
take off
rest.
these furs, what are we talking about for temperature here? Is it like in the?
I mean, it's
50s?
still cold. Yeah, I'd say it's let's say it's probably like high 40s, almost 50, somewhere in there. Like it's definitely feel a lot warmer than what it was.
All right, I'm going to take off some of these, heavy furs and just throw them over my horse.
Yeah. Can we stop for an hour and have a short rest, everyone?
I think that's a great idea.
I need some spell points.
It's
to
about time for my
rejuvenate.
next meal.
I want to figure out this ring.
Yes. I would like to roll some of my hit die. And there's one other thing I'd like to do. I'd like to learn a spell that I have as a scroll.
Oh,
which
okay.
I think takes an hour. It is the spell scroll of Glyph of Warding. I'd like to copy it into my spell book.
Okay.
Excellent.
It says the copier must succeed on an Arcana check with a DC equal to 12. So if I have time, I'd like to do that.
Awesome.
You hear the birds?
Yeah.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Does that sound like good background, or does it sound like static? I know over Zoom.
That sounds pretty good.
Okay,
I
good.
love it.
Yeah, I love it. I can hear the little
That's
tweets.
Okay.
a cardinal.
And you hear these sounds of nature, and finally you just relax a little bit, just knowing that you're out of that frozen wasteland of the mountain peaks, and finally headed back to this warm nature. Sun is shining between the beautiful trees as you find a nice spot to take a rest.
All right, I'm gonna move like 20 yards away from Araset, and I'm gonna turn the ring.
Okay, nothing happens.
What the fuck is going on here? I've identified, Otto, you've identified this. I've got 3 charges. We know all its components.
Would you? I was in the middle of reading something.
Sorry.
Yes, I identified it. That's precisely how it works. You know me. I'm
What are the gods?
when it
Are the
comes
gods taking away my well-earned reward?
Now, the gods, I wouldn't know anything about that. Now, if you'll excuse me, please.
All right. So I'm
I
going
have
to
a
go
question.
in
I have a healing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I'm just going to take the crystal out of Araset's backpack, and I'm just going to observe it for...
Nice.
Do
And I have a healing kit.
Sure, come back. Go ahead.
Yes, I have a healing kit, but it only says that it helps to save a dying creature. Can I still possibly help Snack gain some hit points from that, or is it just for?
Well, because you're resting, Snack will
dying.
be able to gain hit points during this time as well. But I'd say it could help actually. Yeah. So.
Okay. So I'll just walk over to Tabby and pull out the kit, and I present it. I let Snack see it. I let her see it. May I?
I say, yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Maybe we can become a bit of a better friends than we were the other night. And I just take the salves and whatever ointment and lightly pour it and try to approach him very, very carefully and just pour it on his wounds and gently pat it
And
in.
I'm right there, kind of like petting.
Yeah,
her.
and because Tabitha's there petting and reassuring Snack, you don't have to roll. It just allows it to happen. And it's kind of, you see it's licking its wounds and, trying to take care of itself as well.
I think you're doing quite the good job at taming him, Tabby.
Oh, thank you.
We'll be able to become friends.
Just thinking that once he felt better, I might try to maybe, I don't know, teach a trick.
Well, that would be fun.
That's my plan. So if there's time after the healing occurs, I would love to try to do some training tricks.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Teaching. Let me look at the animal and see what we got here. I think, so we've got, well, okay, I've never mounted it before. So I would like to see if I could try to ride it. I can see that in my sheet it says I could ride it for an hour at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And it can understand thought through its bond mate, but I've never attempted this, and I get the sense that, this is a wild animal. She's never been ridden before, so.
Okay. All right. Tell me what, are you just going to climb onto Snack's back and see what happens? Tell me what you're doing exactly, and then roll an animal handling check.
I'm looking right. I'm rubbing her little ears, and
Okay.
I'm saying, I'm just kind of trying to connect to her, almost nose to nose, and trying to mentally say I'm going to attempt to ride your back. Please do not get angry. And
Okay.
so then while I imagine she's laying down, I just want to swing my tiny, short halfling legs over. I shouldn't weigh very much or be too much of a
Oh, this is
nuisance.
great.
Okay.
Hopefully, I could just sit and see how it feels.
Okay. Roll an animal handling check. See what you get.
Okay. 16.
Okay. All right. So you're petting Snack the whole time, very like delicately putting a leg over, but it's so big you're kind of like hop up there, pull yourself up,
I'm like grunting.
and yeah, and Snack's like, kind of like looking and like doing this like lean back and licking you thing. Like, what are you doing on me? And it stands up and just. You realize that, you weigh so little compared to the strength of this creature that seems to be okay.
Okay. And so then I just want to like hold on to her ears or kind of like the fur here that's in like animals.
Yeah. The scruff. You grab the scruff.
Yep. And I just am like trying to like see if I can like practice like guiding it. Like, what if I pull this way? What if I pull this way? Can we go around in a circle? Am I going to get thrown off?
Okay. As you pull, like Snack is just standing there, now like licking a paw and you're just pulling. But are you doing anything mentally?
Yeah, I'm after I notice it doesn't work for a while, then I'm gonna like try to be like, okay, hello, here I am again, trying to connect. Seems like you're not feeling it, but I'm trying to communicate that like perhaps we could turn a bit, we could proceed forward.
Yeah, and the moment you think it, Snack's head goes that direction, and then calms a little bit and takes a few steps that direction, and you're feeling the connection. It's a little bit stronger.
Okay, I'm excited.
And meanwhile, I am walking away just slightly from the group. I'm not separating too much, but just enough to kind of find a little bit of a private area, a little bit of coverage behind a bush on a tree maybe, and I kneel down and I look up and I attempt to connect to Chaturel.
Oh.
And I start to pray.
Oh.
Okay.
And I say, Goddess, I've not spoken to you in many years, but if you're still there, talk to me. Please, I need your help.
And you say those words and you wait, and no voices or anything come to you, but you feel the breeze flow over you, and all of a sudden your face starts to just warm, and you open your eyes and you see that the wind is pushing the boughs of the branches above you. It's pushing it just gently out of the way so that the sun is shining down on your area. And it's almost like you're being under a spotlight from this sun, as this breeze, just a little bit warmer than the air had been, and it just gently passes over you.
And I just smile and say, thank you. And I get up and go back to the rest to see Tabby riding her kitty.
During this time, maybe it's an opportunity for us to discuss some more of what we had learned. And I kind of look at Seville because I feel like he's the one with all of the map as well as all the paperwork and clues that we've gathered. And I say, so there's one thing I don't quite understand. What is it with these necromancers, and what was that individual's name who... the archmage who they had. Yes. So Drevin sounds like he was some enemy of theirs. Or do I have that wrong?
No, I think you have it right. He's the one who ripped, it's called The Departing. I'm sure you've heard of that.
Right.
So far. So Anacrely was torn or taken from the land and brought here, and Drevin apparently did it, and he used these necromancers. I don't even know what they were at that point, but he used them, tricked them. That's what Geisel had explained to us.
So I guess I guess I'm trying to understand what was his goal, this Drevin? Was he trying to create his own little pocket world, his own play place? Why is Anacrony here and hidden away thus?
So somehow all the gods, the goddesses, we don't have a connection to them. That I felt something from Chaturel is quite extraordinary, but perhaps the man was trying to make himself a god of his own realm. I'm not sure. But the fact that...
And I hear Seville say Chaturel, and I move into the conversation.
Look, I'm devastated that Tanae, this Edgeguard who broke into Dagmara's mind and was turned by Kuskar, the treaty we found, and now Larar, my commander, seems to have fallen under the same kind of mental command, that they would be working with the necromancers. Something about this Drevin is a threat to everywhere, and we don't have enough information to find out what yet, but he was, or at least Schmetrel, when we raided that house, broke into that house, we have a few of his papers as well. And there was money coming up from Azley in the Dwarven Kingdoms. I have to refer to the pages to see if I'm correct. And they were bringing money in. So I don't know if they're forming an army, but it seems like the necromancers are against Drevin. So is it the enemy of my enemy is our friend? I'm not sure what the hell is going on. But
I'm not sure that I'm more clear after your explanation. If anything, I think I might be a bit more confused, Seville.
Well, I think it explains why I've had a bad feeling about all of this. This is nasty business, all of it.
Well,
Necromancers and then some sort of overlord that's worse than a necromancer?
You know, it would
This is
be
exactly what I've been unhappy about. I don't think you can trust
right.
Well, look,
anybody in this realm except for maybe the 5 of us.
The necromancers want to bring back Fornuge so they can extract revenge on Drevin. If they need a god to beat this man, Drevin, or whatever the hell he is, that's significant. And so is Drevin our ally in this? I have no idea. I mean,
we don't know anything about Drevin, nor do
we don't.
Do we have any leads on where this individual could even be? But I thought it might be a good time to bring it up.
Nadris. That's what it was said. Fel Nadris. That's what some of the notes said about Schmetrel, and we can check it out. But Fel Nadris.
What do you think the significance of that is? Yes, go on.
That's Drevin. That's where Drevin is, or there was a connection to Drevin and Fel Nadris. But I don't know. It's and then. Listen, what do we want to do here? If we do something to these 5 sites, are we bringing back Fornuge? Are we being used?
Seville,
I don't know.
You mentioned Chaturel.
Yeah.
If we're fighting against a god, then we will need another one, ideally to oppose him.
And I look
to Chaturel.
Yeah, I look to Ariset. I touched something. I'm not a man for gods and goddesses. I don't have the tongue to talk to them. It feels like I'm talking to myself, and I do that enough. I was at that tree with Anazora, the one that, this whole hubbub she was with that little tiny tree we have. And that black tar tree in Mankutha, it became golden. We all saw it. So I went down to talk to Kello, and Arik was there, the woman from your village.
You spoke to Arik?
I did. And she had come
what
up
did she say?
She felt something from this tree, so she was there. And you had said when we talked to her before I left on my mission up to Mankutha by myself, she said something about Chaturel. So I asked her.
So
and I think that tree coming back has something to do with Chaturel. There's an essence there that has lived or survived, and I tried to commune with this
praise the
goddess.
light, so there is a chance.
And I felt.
Do you know Chaturel? Dagmara, what do you know about Chaturel? I don't know the gods or goddesses of this land. What is Chaturel?
There is a chance.
Well,
Chaturel is the goddess of light. When I was in Azley and I studied the Temple of Light, she was the one we were trying to communicate, and we received little bits and pieces of guidance. She was never really there, but the priests knew that she was never fully gone. And I think between what you saw, Arisette, what you saw, Seville, and what I've been feeling, I have a feeling this is a sign.
Meaning what?
She could
Meaning
save
that
us.
she might be coming back.
Well, she's.
Chateau might be coming back.
And she's powerful enough to save a kingdom, to undo
She's
necromancers and an overlord.
powerful to bring peace to this entire continent and the world beyond it.
Well, if
You
I'm not-
know,
She's not
I
a
may,
minor deity.
as I said, we are going to Azley to secure powerful allies, but I have already made preparations to secure powerful allies as well.
Have you?
What preparations, Otto?
You'll see in time.
Can we know a
what-
little bit?
I mean, we're all in this together. What do you mean? How was it when you were abducted? What? How? And
Yeah.
what have you done that we wouldn't know about?
Well,
We've been together since the time that you were taken.
allow
Did
me.
anyone here notice that, like, he communicating with, like, some sort of force that seems like a bit evil, or
Yeah.
Let me-
Exactly what I wanted to ask about.
Let me say
darkness in
something.
his eyes?
Would you let me say something?
Certainly,
Yes.
of course. After you, Otto.
I lived my whole life with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was pampered, you see. I did not have great struggles or triumphs to overcome. Power was foreign to me. There was no way to access it. Until I found this. And I hold up the book that he always casts his spells from. And I say, I have found power. And I have, long before I came to Anacrely, been investigating the source of it, learning to understand it, learning to harness it more and more. And you see, these necromancers are powerful. There are hundreds of them outnumbering us. Their power over the arcane is greater than ours, but if I continue down this path, you see, I will unlock a power that, if unleashed upon the necromancers, will mean that they stand no chance at all.
Otto, where does this power come from?
I can tell you, and I look into your eye and I say, honestly, I don't fully know. But you have seen what it is capable of.
Okay, but
Yes,
how
and-
can we be certain that once you unleash it, it's not going to also unleash onto us?
Well, because...
Fair point, Tabby.
Well, because as you can see, I wield the power, not the other way around. And I give like a little bit of a cheeky glance at Dagmara.
So Otto, then why'd you ask me when
Tabby,
you
like,
came?
rolls her eyes at that, like, okay.
When you came back from, I mean, jumping, you think I'm crazy. You jumped into a teleportation circle following the bulk of the necromancer's force.
I was trying to not let them get away.
All of
Okay,
them?
and Seville, to be fair, you did just go into a cave, like, very deeply, despite all of us saying...
Thank you, Tabitha.
Oh, I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't want you to see anything. There was nothing
Okay,
down there.
no one
That
believes
is-
that.
Nothing down there.
That is beside the point.
Your
Otto,
son,
No, but Otto, you.
power you wield is magnificent, yes. But I saw great darkness in your eye. And you may have power over it now. But the more it grows within you, you cannot serve two masters, my friend.
do we have much of a choice? What other power
Let's
do
go
we
to
have?
Azley.
Wait around and see if your god decides to answer us anymore? No, I will not wait.
And if you unleash something upon this world that's worse than the necromancers, you might be the very unwilling tool that fell into that path. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want
Tell
you to
you
go to that as a
something.
friend.
You don't
Otto?
understand. Yes,
Otto,
what? Yes.
Akbar, third of his name, let me tell you something. Power that you seek will never serve you. Power comes from within you. You're already on the wrong path. Anything that you think needs to be gotten that isn't already inside of you is the wrong path. I don't feel very comfortable about what you're talking about. I can tell you, I know power. I have power.
Oh, you do? Well, then you know
And-
what? Why don't you
and-
summon up the power within yourself then? If it's that easy and you have so much, summon up enough power from within and defeat the necromancers. And let me know how far you get. In the meantime, I'll go at it my way.
And I just put my hands on literally on his cheeks, and I just say, Otto, all I want you to understand is that you have so much power within you as Otto, the third of his name.
No, I don't.
There are powers working that are bigger than us that we should not toy with. I'm just saying, you've helped us this far, you have.
You
with
don't
the powers you have within.
understand. I am
Please
not.
be careful and know that I'll be watching. We will all be watching.
I am not powerful. I've tried to tell you, not until I found this. Tournaments were rigged in my favor so that I could win and be told to the peasants that I was a champion duelist, and I'm not. But the truth is that if the power here is capable of defeating these necromancers, why would we turn it down?
When there's no, you don't know it.
When there's no other resource we have at our disposal.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You don't understand how much light there is in the world. You have no idea. You have no idea.
I see none. Not here. And so
then come to Azley and we'll show you.
Well, yes. I intend to win over allies in Azley, of course. But we'll need every advantage we can get. I think we can all agree on that.
My only fear is that if the power that you serve or serves you is in direct conflict with the power that is rising, that we saw, I don't know if those two powers will want to work with each other. I don't know.
But don't you see? That's exactly what if they don't want to work with each other, that's fine. This power can defeat the necromancers.
Okay, crazy idea, but in Azley, are there any, like, wizards or, like, very powerful sorcerers or, like, someone we could maybe consult that might be able to, like, it has, like, a bit of a better grip on, like, the kind of spells and magic that you're learning, Otto? So maybe we could get, like, a bit of a warning?
Well,
I stroke at my mustache a little bit and I say, I doubt it. I would be surprised if such knowledge has found its way into the masses. But
well, I invite you to visit the Temple of Light. And maybe then, can I ask you very, very humbly to give it a chance and just visit the Temple
How about
of Light
this?
study?
I propose an agreement. I will make you a deal that if your father, given his connections in Azley, can help me secure a meeting with Azley's ruler, then I will accompany you to the Temple of Light. And there you may show me whatever it is you wish to show me. But I have a feeling it won't amount to much.
Let me ask you something,
You're very sure, Otto.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
What's the end game? You ally yourself with this power that you feel you finally have. Then what?
Defeat the necromancers with it. That's what.
Yes,
it's no more complicated than that.
You defeat the necromancers. Then don't you know that this power that you arbitrarily and artificially sought will destroy you? Do you think it has any loyalty?
Well, you could say that about any partnership. We're all partners, aren't we? Why is ours bound to end in destruction? It's not. So why is my partnership with someone going to end in destruction? You don't.
I put my arm around her head just to kind of calm her down, and I say, Otto, I accept your proposal. However, on the caveat that we are present during your meeting with the chief of the town.
Ooh, yeah. I like that idea.
All right, as long as no one gets in the way of my Well, stellar diplomacy, then yes.
Why would we?
fine.
Your diplomacy is top notch and always means well, so why would we?
Right, of course. Very well then.
That's a deal, then.
You have a deal. And I shake Dagmara's hand.
And I say, Dagmara, just one question I thought I might ask you. Is there a bank in
Oh, Lord.
Is there a bank in Azley?
There are quite a few reserves. Why?
Ooh.
What's been happening with interest rates lately?
No reason. Just gonna have to maybe like make a bit of a time for a visit.
Some dividends, I suppose. We do keep treasures quite safe there. I can tell you that.
And Tabitha's like a little bit excited, and she just kind of like has a little spring in her step, thinking about.
And
the
I
bank.
will make sure you speak to the chief banker then.
Otto,
After all, a lot of treasures you carry, so.
Yes.
and I'll just go to him. When you came back from the teleportation circle, you looked frightened, man. And you asked me that you might need help. And I still offer that help. So whatever you're tussling with, there's a reason why I don't really deal with the gods, is because the exchange is rarely fair. So just be careful, man. But I heard what you said, and I've taken it in, and we'll see what happens.
Well,
But if you need help, you still have it, man.
We're here. We're your friends, Otto.
Just be careful.
come on. You all trust me, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I do when I'm talking to Otto.
And like I absorb like that kind of like awkward silence, and then I just like go and get on my horse, and I'm like, well, I guess we better get going then.
That's about an hour.
Yes, sure.
Yes, it has. I will say that you kind of you keep resting, and an hour passes. So if you want to, those are damaged. You want to roll hit dice, regain some hit points.
Oh, and
That restore spell points?
no.
Not on a short. Oh well, sorcery points.
Oh yeah,
not-
maybe sorcery.
They might actually be short rest. Let me look.
And could I roll to learn that spell scroll I had mentioned earlier, Judd, or would I not have time?
If you want to tell the rest of the group that you want a little bit more time to do it, you could. But I think you were interrupted with this conversation.
Yes, yes. Well, yeah, as long as no one minds waiting a little bit longer, I suppose.
I imagine that Tabitha has like prepared like a camper's feast.
Oh, yummy.
So
Oh.
Food is very important to her. So.
Yeah.
And I'm ever so lightly trying to like tap Snack's paw just to become friends since our last encounter.
I'm staying away from this thing. I'm not trying to play with any of that.
Yeah. So
It is long rest for those sorcery points, by the way.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, that's nice.
Good to know, though.
Are you guys okay waiting just a little bit longer, or do you want to go?
Yeah, I mean,
It's fine.
yeah,
But-
do your thing, Otto. Do your thing.
Okay.
Can I roll? Judd,
Oh, what
I
happened?
got a 14.
can I?
Oh, all our cameras got moved.
Oh, bummer.
to feel your Dagmara now.
Oh, everyone, sorry. Stand by while I fix your faces. I love it. I
It's a
love
fun
it.
exercise. We can enact each other's characters.
But
Here's
the
a
good news
story
is I did,
of a lovely party.
I did get a 14, which is good enough to learn the spell.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
probably.
Congrats, Otto.
I need speakers.
Sorry,
Thank
sorry,
you.
everyone.
I wanted just somebody to hear that. Jesus.
I missed it. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
You're learning it.
I got a 14, which was enough. I only needed a 12 to
Okay,
learn
great.
it,
Good.
Um,
All right. Sorry, everyone. There we go.
So,
Yeah, well, I guess we have
Wow.
time. I'm just gonna lay back in the grass and hey, Arisa,
Grass
let's learn
angels.
some new bird calls here. Let's listen to some of these birds.
Like mating calls.
Yeah, let's learn some new bird calls,
Oh
right?
yeah, she loves a bird call.
what
What's our new? We got to change these bird calls up. So what's our new one to get everybody's attention?
And Jad, I go in the direction of what I hear. I do. Can I do an investigation check in the direction of what I hear?
Okay. What'd you get?
I didn't roll it yet. Okay. I do. I roll. I got a 10.
Okay, but you walk towards the direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look around. You're like, I heard something, but you don't see anything. You're just about to turn back, and you're getting closer, and suddenly you see there's somebody who's been watching you, hiding in the trees, just off this clearing, and he kind of like quickly jumps to another tree, and you see the movement.
Somebody?
There's the person. I chase it.
Okay. All right. You burst through the trees and you see there's a young young person. This has been pointed out to you. It's a Gith, which you haven't seen a lot of, but they were pointed out to you, I think, in Vorden. It has kind of elven creature features, like longer ears, humanoid, but you could just tell instantly by the face that it's a younger Gith, and he looks terrified, and he starts like backing up to get away from you and trips over a log and falls down. You just see Erisette like dash through the trees. The rest of you are just relaxing.
I'll go after her.
I'm sorry.
I can't catch it by the foot so it can't run away.
And yeah, and he's on the ground saying sorry. You just grab his foot. And like, I'm sorry. I heard noises and I was just watching to see who was there and if you were friendly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Frodo. Sorry.
I've been dropping no eaves.
Do I buy it?
So do I see that this is
roll an insight. You can't see. She's like gone through some trees unless you've gone up to her.
I did. I ran and as she bolted off, I
perception.
went after her.
He doesn't leave her side.
Insight.
Come on now.
Yeah, you're there. And there's Snack.
Ooh, I got 18. I got an 18 on insight.
Yeah, you can tell there's just like a pure terror, and it's just like shaking on the ground. He's on quick look over. He doesn't have any weapons.
Okay, it's okay.
I quickly ask in Gith if it's all right. It's all right. We're not going to hurt you at all. We're friendly. Is your family around? Is there a village around?
Well, you see him.
It's all right. It's all right. And I just put my
visibly.
hand on Erisette's forearm.
Okay.
It's okay.
And he kind of scrambles back a little bit, like, hi, no, it's me. I got lost a bit. My cart got upended and wheel broke, and I've been trying to look for someone to help me repair it. And I just heard these voices, and there aren't a lot of people out here. It's dangerous. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I'll go.
No. Come warm yourself by the fire and we'll help you after.
Where's your cart?
It's on the little road.
This is a child?
Yeah, no, not a child, but
like 16,
like 16 to 20, somewhere in there.
All right, okay. All right.
Like kind of simple garments that maybe were nicer a while ago. Look like they've seen some kind of rough wear. And he kind of gets to his feet. There's a road. It's not too far. It's not much of a road, and I missed a hole. My wheel shattered. But
where's this road?
His will shattered.
The road, it goes
where's
to.
your town?
Oh, I'm heading to Pelkey.
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 Back to your Pelkey. Have you heard of
near
it?
some swamp?
Yeah, it's at the edge of the swamp. Yeah.
Quick question: is that the city that right next to which?
It's the other city that you know. Like Pelkey, you've never been there.
But I have not been to that one.
Right.
Never been.
Yeah, you've been to the other. main city on the edge of the
Yeah.
swamp. Yeah.
Are we all together here experiencing this?
If you want to be.
I'm away. I was praying again, personally.
You know where the
Tabitha's worried more about her
Okay,
lunch.
I'm gonna say yes. If I notice that they're gone and talking to a visitor, I would go over and presumably have heard about the situation he's describing.
where's what's your name first of all?
It's Sano.
Sano. And my name's Seville. This is
Seville.
Ariset, and the man approaching now his name is Otto.
Well,
You say
met.
your cart. You say your cart's broken. Is that right?
Yeah, I said his
Busted
wheel busted off.
Busted a wheel. Yeah.
Well,
Busted a wheel, leaving only 3 wheels remaining.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't have
Well-
a spare.
Let's go take a look.
now we can help you there.
Oh, can
And
you?
tell
Oh,
me,
okay.
how far are the you know something called the cat's claw?
The cat's claw? No.
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 You
What
said
is-
it's
what is
dangerous
it?
in these parts.
Oh, just looking for something there. Yeah, come on. We'll take you back to your cart. We'll fix it up for you. Don't you worry.
Let's
It's
we take a
dangerous to
look.
be out here.
Yeah.
Sano,
Yeah.
you said it's dangerous in these parts. What's been happening?
It's an Ackley. I mean, you know, it's dangerous everywhere. I don't like to go too far from the roads, you know, but there's nobody on these roads, and I thought, maybe there'd be a settler or something.
Ah, this dreaded terrain is too bad. Not too far, is it?
It's maybe, I don't know, couple hundred feet through the trees.
Yes, of course. And I sort of slink off a little bit and whisper under my breath to forces unseen, I'm getting close.
But
And I'm
only-
praying in the meantime off
Only
to the
Otto hears
side
that.
And I just
sure.
cheerily march along.
Yeah, it's not far. It's not far. I've tied my horses off.
Wonderful.
I'm not much of a woodworker, so I couldn't do it myself, sadly. Cart's seen better days, but yeah, it's right through. It's right through here, and he's just leading you on.
Yep, following.
And
Okay.
meanwhile, I'm praying to. I just went into prayer because I felt something before that, and I wanted to continue that, and especially after our conversation, I wanted to just have one more moment. And so as I'm just close but still away enough, I just pray and say, Goddess, if you are there, and I know you are, please protect us from ourselves and whatever it is that dwells in his mind. Please protect him from it as well. And Goddess, I have a question. Is it possible? Is it possible to bring someone back from the dead? Can I close my eyes to kind of hear an answer, possibly?
You close your eyes and you feel that same just warmth of the sun still on your face and the nature surrounding you, bringing a comfort, but there's no answer.
I get up and just shake myself off and go towards my group.
Okay, and it takes about another, 5 minutes, maybe just three minutes to kind of cut through, and you can see he's having trouble finding a path back, but he finally spots a bit of this very faint road. It's just a kind of a heavy path going through the trees, kind of twisting and winding off, and you hear ahead, and you see a horse tied up to a tree. Here it is. And you see the
We're
cart.
all on our horses, right? I assume we're on our horses, right?
It's up to you. He's on foot.
I think if it was 5 minutes, yeah, maybe just trot our horses by him and Why leave them behind, right?
Okay. Well, Dagmara was back there, but
Right, but is
And
Tabby
so
with?
Oh,
Tabby was
yeah.
supposed to be at the campsite too, but if everyone's leaving, then
Yeah,
maybe
we
not.
are.
I guess I see Tabby leaving as she leaves, and I follow suit. Oh, where did everyone go?
And I explain to them, this is some people who need help. Come on.
okay.
I'm just paying attention to the surroundings on the
rest is
side
open.
to make sure this isn't an ambush.
No, you don't see anything. I mean, if you want to roll a
And I
perception
am
check, go
also
ahead.
keeping an eye out for anything that seems of interest to my eyes in this moment.
Yeah, you come out and
Some
your
people.
eyes snap right away to the cart, and you see 3 good wheels and one completely destroyed fourth wheel that has just crumbled. There are several bags in the rear of this cart, and one horse tied off to a tree. You look around, you don't see anybody else, but you almost don't look anywhere else. Your eyes are fixated on the cart.
And I'm gonna absently say, have a bit of experience with wagons. Let me get in and take a look and survey the damage. And I just heft myself into the wagon.
Well, it's amazing. Thank you. I never took the time to learn woodworking.
It's no trouble. Often, there could be a tool or something scattered right here in front of you that could be the whole key to fixing the whole thing. It's maddening, really. And I just start looking through everything.
Oh, looking through his stuff?
Yeah, I start looking around and moving stuff and looking for anything of interest.
And Judd, as I approach, do I recognize anything about this man? Anything I can discern about the surroundings?
You've seen quite a few Gith in your time. Nothing about him looks familiar. He doesn't look like he's, has any money. Not anymore. Maybe his family did at one time. You look at the bags, they're not of high quality. And Otto, as you're going through, you're finding a lot of kind of just raw materials. So you're finding some skin, some hides. There's several bags of food. There's a collection, there's a small bag collection of leaves. You move that
Collection of leaves in a bag?
literally a collection of leaves in a bag. Move that aside.
I'm gonna dig in the leaves bag, because why would anyone just carry around leaves?
And
Meanwhile, as I'm walking around, I'm just holding my hand on my dagger underneath my vest, just in case.
And
Yeah,
he's watching.
yeah.
Sano's watching. You say, I guess you can have them if you want. They're just leaves. I always like to take a leaf from a new area. Is this but if
I
you
see. And I pretend like it fell out of my hands, but my goal is to spill all the leaves out of the bag and the cart and see if there's anything else in there.
yeah, it's just leaves. And he's like,
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. Here, why don't you tend to those? And I go back to looking through everything.
okay, no problem.
Sorry about that. So sorry. It's just that sometimes there's there can be a loose screw, or let's see. And I'm just looking around for anything that stands out.
Yeah, and there's a last bag that was kind of it was intentionally hidden slightly under a piece of wood. It's long and it's wrapped in leather, and you pull it out. Do you open it up?
It's a bag wrapped in leather.
It's at first it looked like kind of a loose bag, but as you pull it out, you realize it's more like a container.
Yeah, and I kind of shield my body since the other guy's busy picking up the leaves that I spilled, and I try to peek a look inside without him noticing, blocking him with my body.
Yeah, no problem. As you do that, I'm trying to find what I called it. It seems to be some sort of a staff, and it is definitely well made. It's beautiful. It looks like it might be made of silver or platinum. There's some intricate carvings in it. But interestingly, all the carvings, they're deeper, and they look like some sort of really dark, either resin or some kind of an ebony stone inlay that creates the pattern.
Yeah, and so I would like to slip the staff out, and the way that I'm imagining it is my goal is to basically stealthily try to take it. I leap over the cart and I try to take the staff in front of my body as I shield my body, and kind of as I land, now having the staff below the cart out of view, I kind of like just try to out of eyes snatch it.
Got it. Okay. Why don't you...
See him do that, Chet? Because I've been keeping my eye on him.
You've been watching him. Do a sleight of hand, Otto, to see if you can do it, knowing that people are watching you.
Uh-huh.
So do we make a perception check against the sleight of hand?
Yeah, you will. Hold on.
I got
We'll
a
see.
21.
Oh,
I got a
okay.
21.
Yeah, so anybody who's actually watching him...
18 plus 4.
Nice.
Or sorry, 22. 18 plus 4 is 22.
22. Okay, that's pretty good.
Ooh. Okay. I only got a 13.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
All right, I'm rolling for mine here, watching him. Nope.
Yeah. So Otto, you're very stealthily, almost as if your hands were moved by some other force. You managed to stealthily stash it underneath.
And
Yeah.
I'm watching the guy, and I just say, where are you from, young man?
Oh, I'm from a little area outside Pelkey, south of it.
And while they're talking, I'm going to stealthily try to sneak over to my horse and slip the staff hidden among my stuff.
Okay.
Okay, and what leads you here?
I went up to Azley, trying to sell some wares from our village, and I didn't make it though. And anyway, I'm just going home to see my family.
What do you mean you didn't make it? What
So
happened?
need you go to Azley still?
No, I don't have anything. I was ambushed. I got away, but I took my goods.
Sorry, I just had one little idea that I wanted to voice while it was on my mind. While they're talking and distracted, I also want to flick my finger and cause a little minor illusion on the opposite area that I'm walking to my horse, and just make an illusory sound of like a creature fluttering in the bushes to also help cover my...
Okay.
Well played. Well played.
And all of your attention gets snapped over to that, and you see this like a rustle, and you hear the sound. And Otto, as you go to quickly in that moment stash it in your horse, you swear that you knew you were carrying it the right way, and you're gripping the leather bag, and you start to go stash it, and the staff slides out and falls on the ground.
I'm going to try to catch it if I can.
You can try.
Do we notice this? Can we roll? I'm so ready.
Yeah.
I was distracting you, fool. But yeah, I want to try to catch it if I can, if it looks like it's going to slip out.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Okay. So what do I,
just roll just a straight dex check and see if you can snag
that is
it.
good for me. Let's see. 10 plus 6, 16.
16. Yeah, you fumble it for a second, but you manage to catch it before it hits the ground. And as you start to stand, you see Sano is looking at you.
Who is?
Sano, the Gith.
And
sorry. I thought I was under the impression they were talking and being distracted. I didn't realize.
He was, and you hear in your head, with blood.
And I just...
You realize there might be other things at play.
Sano, I think you should come with us to Azley then.
I can't. I mean,
I don't think that you should go to
that's
Why?
oh, sorry. That's mine, and that's not. I'm not selling that.
Selling what? What are you talking about?
Selling what?
Can I have that back?
Selling what?
And you look over, and Otto's holding this rod, basically this
And
beautiful.
I'm gonna say to the group, I'm gonna pull the staff, and I'm gonna make a play to the group, and I say, no ordinary person would have a staff like this. Everyone, get him.
What? No. I think he's innocent.
What are you
I think
talking?
he's innocent.
No, that was my.
Tabitha just obliges. She's like, "Oh, this is exciting and fun, and I'm down for stealing from people. So let's."
I say, I tell everyone, and I say, you know of my talents when it comes to identifying magical artifacts. This should be not in your hands, sir. Clearly, you are up to something more than you're letting on.
No, that was my father's. I managed to
save it.
No, you can't. That's my father. No.
You do well to hold your tongue. That's Tabby the tornado next to you.
So
Let him speak.
And I say
And
to everybody, listen. We can't let this dangerous weapon back into others' hands. It's much safer with us.
Do I believe Otto?
Wait a moment here, and I go to the boy and
roll a deception check, Otto.
Okie dokie. 16 plus 11. 37.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 27.
Is this one of the times when Otto gets to roll deception and we're reminded that he's really good at that?
I do have plus 11.
He has plus 11 to deception.
Jeez.
I think we all believe him at that point.
I just say, restrain him, and I hop on my horse, and I keep the staff with me.
And I tie him up quickly with ropes.
No. I
really excited
block
by
that. There's no way I let this child
blocked.
Yeah, I'm not letting this kid being tied up.
Blocked.
No.
All right, fine, very well. And then she just kind of like, Tabby, I just kind of like to like Snack, and so Snack is just like right.
Let me correct myself.
Hold on.
I don't think he should come all the way to Azley, but I do think he should stay with us for a little bit so we can find out whatever it is information we need to find out.
Hold on, this
Agreed.
kid was just here. Let's just ask him a few questions.
That's mine.
No, keep him safe.
I'm not letting you take that. I'm not letting you take that.
Something else. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna behind my back, move my hand around, and I'm going to create the minor illusion of the sound of very evil sounding spellcasting coming from this man's mouth. And I'm going to say, quick, get him.
Yeah, and those of you nearby will hear this emanating from Sanu.
27 on my deception.
You hear this?
And I reach a hand back with magical energy. Quickly!
No, and he tries to like throw you aside.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Grab the kid.
All right, go. You could do that.
Attack, sure.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's kill him.
For an altercation.
No! He's
All right,
innocent.
so I fire off a blast.
You're gonna get this in before initiative.
10 plus 8, 18.
Yeah, that definitely hits him.
He's dead.
All right, 9. Well, just 9, but then I guess I have 2 beams.
Yeah, and he tore away from the others, and he's coming right for you.
All right, so I got 9 damage on one, and then I got a 19 to hit on the next one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And so
Bye-bye,
I
Bubba.
got 5 on my damage. So I forget how much the first was, but whatever.
9.
Plus 5.
Okay, so
Yeah,
14. So 14, and you just see.
Stop him!
And he just gets blasted and just crumples to the ground. Not
And so
moving.
he was doing something. You heard him.
That was quite cold.
And I wonder,
cold.
Do I feel 6 temporary hit points thriving in me?
I mean, he's bleeding out right now.
I run to him. I give him a healing potion immediately.
Do you have
You're a
one?
monster, Otto.
I say, didn't you see what he was doing?
You're a monster. I won't have any of it.
I blast him again.
Wow.
I blast him again.
Okay.
Does that hurt or reset?
That-
No, I don't aim it at her. I aim it.
Said it needs
No.
blood. You gotta
I
kill
aim it-
someone so that your thing works.
I don't aim it at her. I aim it at him.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Oh, 16 plus 8, 24 to hit.
I mean, yeah, you hit it.
Night.
And that's, let's see, you're not next to him, so it's not melee, so it's not an auto crit, but yeah, that's a failed death save right away.
Yeah,
Does he seem dead? Do I feel his temporary hit points in me?
He failed a death save. You feel him slipping away.
Is Ariset putting a potion down his throat?
I don't know. What did you do after he blasted him?
After he blasted him, I lunge at Otto and I take my dagger.
I'm on my horse. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to get away from you.
He failed another one. He's dead.
I am taking my dagger to his throat. To Otto.
Wait, we're on our horses, right? Are you riding up to?
I run at him and I grab him off the
We're
horse
down on the ground.
and I pull him to the ground.
Well, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna try to not. I'm gonna try to avoid you.
Okay, so
And I'm gonna say, stop it! You saw, I was protecting us.
all
You
right,
protect us so fiercely.
Ariset, roll.
Didn't you see me charge that large insectoid?
We'll just do a grapple.
protected us all along.
You roll a strength check, and Otto.
Well, my goal is to try and
But
outrun
a
her on
large
the horse. if need-
insectoid
Well-
is
Avoid
this,
her.
and the small boy is that.
But you heard him,
On the
didn't you?
ground.
You heard him. He
right,
was
so-
up
Didn't
to
have a
no
chance
good.
to see him.
Describe the scenario, Judd, because
Okay, yeah.
are we all
So-
clustered together talking? Did Otto run? on
No,
the
I
horse?
think
Is Ariset
Otto,
trusting,
you were
going
just
after him,
about
or what's
to
happening?
you were about to
So I
go, and Ariset came at you. I'd say she'd have a chance to try to grab you before you could really get any distance away. So she got a 14. So you can try either
What
acrobatics
do I
or
roll?
just acrobatics or athletics, your choice to get out of it.
Okay, 11 plus 6, 17.
Yeah. So Ariset, you try, and he just pulls away
And I say, stop it!
and
What's gotten
and
into you?
moves away from his horse to get enough distance. And
So he was
didn't
an
even have the
innocent
chance.
child. You're using him.
What
It's
did you
not an excuse.
what did you say a moment ago? Your own words. We can't trust anyone other than the five of us. You heard the mumbling under his breath. I know dangerous spell casting when I hear it. Now enough out of you. We're a team.
Are we?
You couldn't have just brought him down to his knees so we don't kill him, so he can tell us more?
I don't take such risks.
I thought you were more merciful, Otto. I'm sorry.
Well, you thought wrong, clearly. Now let's move along.
Clearly.
Unless you want to take some of that food, that vile sorcerer
I'm
won't
not
need it.
taking his food. We have enough. I'm not taking this boy's food.
Well,
Let's
then
go.
I suggest we move along.
And Tabitha like nods, but of course, I'm just gonna check to see if he had any money on him. Pull the tape.
wow, this is
Tabby.
dark.
He's
Okay,
not-
yeah,
he's
roll
dead. He's not
roll
gonna
investigation.
need it.
Roll investigation.
Let's let him be in his death.
And Otto, as you see Tabitha move over to the body,
22.
yeah, you search him. He doesn't have anything. This guy still holding
Any
his
cool weapons?
bag of leaves.
It's a good thing I separated him from that staff.
And I go to him and I just put my hand on his cold, now cooling forehead. And I just say, where'd you come from and for what reason were you sent? And I just look at Otto and I look back at him. Is there anything I can feel? I mean,
No, he is dead in your arms. And Otto,
yeah.
as you look down at this scene, you feel satisfaction, and you hear this very good. Enjoy your gift. And with that, we're gonna end it there tonight, everyone.
I'm sorry, everyone. God, I know that was just gross, but poor Otto,
But I had to.
he's in a bad way. He's just in a bad way.
Boy.
And remember, no metagaming out of any of you.
I know,
why I
I
haven't
know.
done anything.
That was a tough scene to keep people from metagaming on.
Yep, I heard
well
the voice
done.
out of the kid.
I know.
I don't
I just want to say that I, as Chad the
method.
player, do not approve of Otto's methods. I find them despicable and wrong, but
well
I
played though.
must be true to Otto, mustn't I?
Of course.
Mustn't I?
Oh, thank you.
Otto, that was-
Otto,
That was brilliant. That was
yeah,
brilliant.
Chado, Chad.
Chado.
Oh wow, I'm tapped after that session. I say you did really well on that.
Wow.
I didn't know what you were gonna do, but when I saw you quickly pivot to manipulate the situation, and
Oh, well, manipulating is Otto's a lot better at manipulating than he is at probably anything else.
that's
sadly.
probably true. But wow,
That's your superpower, man.
that was dark,
Yes.
but very well played.
Oh, that was so hard not to metagame right there, though.
I know.
But you know what? He did well with creating the voice out of the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I still, I think
Thank you guys for the follows, by the way.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I think
Seville
you.
has some problems with the execution, but I mean, it was well played.
Do you mean the execution or the execution? I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you,
okay,
guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, wow,
Mostly
everyone.
watched, but
to-
that was pretty brilliant. Pretty
to-
brilliant, Chad.
to-
Well,
all
you
of-
should tune in next time to figure
How
out
to
what
solve
Otto's creepy
I know,
gift is
definitely
going to be.
do not miss the next episode next Monday. And just a couple quick reminders, since we have a lot of new followers here tonight. First of all, thank you to everybody for the follows and the subs. Really makes us so happy.
Thank you.
We just love it. So we love you. Thank you very much. We have a contest going on right now. So if you didn't hear about it, head over to YouTube, click that subscribe button. And when we go over 100 people over there, we're going to pick a random subscriber and send them a D&D book of their choice. So make sure that you go do that. And I know we're super late tonight, y'all, but Numenera, Wednesday, come join Chad as he gyms, Maddie, Gabriella, and myself at a very cool game system, Numenera, and you get to decide what happens in the story. Thank you for that follow. And Peter Paints Minis on Thursday, and Gabriella playing WoW very soon on our channel.
I'm excited for that.
Very soon.
Everyone, thank you so much for letting us make your Monday a hell of a lot better and darker tonight, Otto. But really well played, everybody. Great session.
That
Thank
was
you.
Super cool.
And we'll see you
Wow.
next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Wow.
everybody.
Is it-
Bye, guys.